Hello, good morning. We're back. Ho, ho, ho. This is the ninth Christmas special here, Extra Life 2023. I'm joined by the usual suspects for the Christmas adventure, which makes me very happy. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. I'm James. We'll go around, introduce ourselves and our characters a little bit, and then jump right into all the frivolity. I'm experiencing embarrassment of riches because I've been building Lego the last 2 mornings, so I had to have everything cleared off. Like, didn't even have my mouse and keyboard. I was like typing like this over here. So like, I have like mobile command set up down in the basement now, and it's quite nice. Except for my laptop with the PDF is completely dead, so I'm going to plug it in. This is Extra Life, a fundraiser for supporting Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We're here in lovely Minnesota, which is dark as hell because of daylight savings time. But we are. Oh, hey, good morning, Sarah. Say no.
Hi, Sarah.
Every time Nate looks over, I just assume that Sarah's sitting.
No, I was looking at the dark. I was confirming it's dark.
I said, I'm sure Sarah's just like, I'm not getting up with you.
No,
right
she
now.
said if you wake me up, I'll murder you, and I woke her up. But I'm still here, so I moved quickly.
Not bad, not bad.
I was staring into the dark, which is what I call Sarah sometimes.
But yeah, this is going to be our Christmas adventure in honor of one. Well, I didn't even finish Extra Life. Supports children and their families in need that are experiencing medical trauma. So supporting them through illness and procedures, as well as kind of coming out of it. So really excited to do this. We're well over halfway on our goal. So thank you guys so much for another amazing year. We're almost at $8,500 raised this year. So thanks. Let's keep it going. We've got some great stuff coming up, and we've got a lovely couple hours ahead in this little adventure of ours. So, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves and maybe our characters and a little bit about how elvish they are or aren't. We'll start with Nate, as we're wont to do. I don't get to say that anymore. So
I am Nate. You can find me on most of the things as Cubicle Zombie. If you're following my Twitter, you'll get automatic updates because I scheduled some tweets ahead of time because I don't want to do it right now.
Nice.
So you will get notice on all my games. Right now, I'm playing Doric Rinty. He is a full elf. As elfy as you could be. He's the guy you call when you want things done. I mean, maybe it's some toys built. Maybe somebody needs to disappear. Things happen.
Yes. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right. Warrior.
Oh, hi. I'm Warrior. It's very early. I'm playing Ferdinand Booty. We've seen him before on Krixmas Eves and mornings, and he's not an elf, and he's very sorry about that. He missed some sort of memo, but he's here, and he's happy to help out as a Minotaur can. So you're welcome. Also, and sorry, but you're welcome. I think okay. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's gonna really throw off the camera balance, honestly, through most of the adventure, but that's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be who you are, and it's okay to be okay.
That's true. That's true.
True.
All right, Cassandra. And all. Love
I'm
it.
Cassandra. I actually had them handy, and I was like, yes, Christmas hat. Ugh.
That's amazing.
Can't find me on social media, so don't even try. But I am playing Felicia Navidad, who is a half-elf champion fighter. You're going to find her in the elf bar a lot, just willing to have a good time. And she's all in on everything she does.
Cassandra, I love that we're just like, all right, you guys have to play at least half elves, and you're like, I'm playing a half elf.
Yeah.
That is very dwarfish.
A little bit.
What?
This is what I'm
And
good
this
at.
makes me so happy. Yeah, please, nobody. I'm not saying like this makes me so happy. This is the most on brand like Christmas shit. This feels like we're doing this at 3 a.m. or whenever we usually do it. Joel, I can't wait for this now.
I'm not like, why did I make an elf? So I've got Buddy Holly. He's wood elf, but for some reason everybody tells him like, "Hey man, you're like a high elf." I'm like, yeah.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
He's a druid. Berries are pretty great. Animals are pretty great. Plants, pretty great. Yeah, like I can make toys and shit. I help with like the reindeers, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool. They're cookies. It's always good.
Coco.
Cocoa. Always, yeah, cocoa.
And this is
That's what you're in for, folks.
That's it. Get used to it.
You don't get up early for nothing. That's beautiful. So yeah, this is another one-off, super fun time, and so I'm just going to share the narrative for this guy. This is Christmas morning on Christmas morning. You can check out all of our links on our team page below, extra-life.org/team/knownworldunited, or search for any of our actual names on there. See if you can find us. But search for Known World United. You'll find us. We've got a great team that's been playing all weekend. Since noon on actually 10 a.m. The Call of Duty boys started at 10 a.m. on Friday. And it really got us out to a great start. So we really appreciate Matthew and his entire crew. He's got a crew of, I think, 4 people that have joined us over the last couple of years. So thank you. A lot of private chats.
Did we hit, just because I'm awake for like 5 minutes, did we hit our Butterfinger goal?
I don't know.
It wasn't really. I don't know if they didn't announce whether they hit the max match of 40 grand. They just were like, okay, hour's overdone, but maybe that'll come later. They've been a little bit slower with some of the updates this year, but
okay.
They didn't send me a Butterfinger either.
You have to redeem the code like for all the other stuff.
Damn it, pay and pay shipping.
I always do that and realize it's like April, and I'm like, did I get swag last year? I feel like I got swag, and then I go back and I have like 4 redeem codes that are like, please redeem these as soon as possible if you want to get one, because we run out of some stuff. And so I don't know. Win some, lose some. Yeah. I do want that Butterfinger though.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Or what? No one ever says or what.
What? Yeah.
It feels like an empty threat.
Maybe they don't come around here no more.
My shorts.
Who knows?
People say eat my shorts.
I think Warrior was having like a float. Were you having a float last night?
I'm sorry.
Something? Last night was it Tales from
No, I had a hot fudge sundae.
Hot fudge sundae. Something about the hot fudge sundae you ate made me like, oh my gosh, I really just want chocolate pudding with crushed up Oreos on it now. That's all I've been thinking about since you ate your sundae.
Now that's all I'm going to be thinking about.
No.
So
I want to make a little dirt thing.
That sounds really nice.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we just hop in? Does anybody else have anything to share?
Shaggy wants us to do the Bartman to get a Butterfinger. I assume he meant Bartman and not Batman.
Yeah,
I was trying to
The
figure out what the
Bartman.
Batman was. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Bart Simpson used to advertise Butterfinger.
Yeah.
It was actually
back in the
The
1900s.
the dance.
Everybody, if you can, do the Bartman. I can't, so I guess I don't get a Butterfinger.
No.
So that was actually the
Unless-
Simpsons Sing.
Redeem
The
code.
Simpsons Sing the Blues was actually the second CD I ever purchased.
Wow,
All right.
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Back when they were new and came in big, large cardboard boxes for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the
To make them look fancy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Anyway,
I know you have to shake your head side to side or shake your something side to side. I don't know.
you got to shake your something side to side. That's how it went.
Yeah.
That sounds more accurate.
Everybody back and forth. Side to side.
If you can.
You should.
My brain's trying to make up a Batman dance now.
There is a Batman dance.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
I-
Batusi.
Oh, the Batusi. I
Yeah.
forgot about the Batusi.
We're off to a hot
mean-
start here, folks.
You mean the literal,
Bill gang.
the literal very famous that's referenced regularly to this day. They should make a different one.
No,
Or the-
there is Bat Dance and the Batusi.
So what we
Thank
need is
Prince for the Bat Dance.
like a Christopher Nolan version Bat Dance.
What are you revealing? Oh, those are fancy.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is Warrior's favorite part. I can't remember what we were doing yesterday. We were on. I think Nate goes, "Oh, this is Warrior's favorite part." Where
We're gonna hold up the book, and you're like, "See," and we're like, "Nope,
Nope,
fucking
can't see.
don't,
We don't.
fucking don't."
You're showing off a Black Series figure of somebody.
Oh, the Obi-Wan. That I
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
Anyway.
Or you're trying to.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Forged with love and Dragonfire. North to South design. Still some of my favorite dice that I've ever gotten.
Nice.
Love those slip covers. And all my other ones are in a bag somewhere. I don't know where that is, so we're playing with the metal ones.
Brought out all my containers behind me. I was like, we'll see what I play with today.
Nice.
I have all my dice in my little suitcase.
That's right, the little suitcase.
Yeah, it's delightful.
I love that little suitcase.
Got
It
the
is,
little
I like
felt.
those.
That's the wrong side. Got the little
Is it-
felt lining there.
Is
Mhm.
it a backgammon set? Or
It originally it's tiny. There were dominoes in it when I found it at the Goodwill, and I'm like,
oh, good.
no more, no
that's
more
good.
dominoes. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Dice.
it's perfect.
Nice.
There used to be
All right.
pizza in there.
Should we start?
I mean,
We're
if you
live,
want,
brother.
I guess.
Yeah, let's go. Let's play. Let's go. Let's
All
go,
right.
Elf team. Let's go.
Oh, Team Elf that has a druid, a dwarf, a minotaur,
Hey.
and a whole ass elf.
I
Hey,
mean, I'm a half elf. I just think I'm a dwarf.
it's like this. It's like the saying goes: anyone can have a little elf inside him.
Yeah,
You just gotta ask.
that's why Cassandra was like, "Hey, what does at least one level of elf mean?" And I was like, I was trying to make a joke. It's like multi-classing, but literally, I think all four of you were like, "What does that mean?"
Well,
I fully didn't know, and I was like, you know what? I want to play for Ben anyway, and I'm going to.
here's the thing. I asked Ben. I was like,
Because
what do you think
it's
that means?
Krixmas.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
I asked Ben, and then I got this whole like long story about like, well, in 4th edition, and then I was just like, I don't think James is playing in 4th edition.
No,
I hope not.
James is playing in "I Am Tired," and that was funny to me. I wrote it.
I have played a version of Ferdinand in D&D 4. He is terrifying. Absolutely. Barbarians are fucking
Mm-hmm.
like
I
scary.
thought it was hilarious, James, which is why I texted you. Because my initial thought was, oh, I'm totally making like an Etten or something like that. And then my argument is going to be, oh, he ate an elf. He definitely ate a level 1 elf.
It's
So
just
for
a
a
level
little
2
bit, he
Ettin with
had
the
some
level
elf in
1
him.
elf in its belly. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think
Did he ask to have the elf in him, though, is the question.
It's a good, that's a
Yeah,
good
good.
question.
We
all
should
about
hope
consent.
so.
We should.
That's what we learned in Tales of the Loop last night.
We
What
learned
about
about
consent?
consent.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
goodness.
blocked that from my mind.
Damn it, Connor.
I think that Bud did a very good job of respecting consent.
He totally did.
And then
George-
later he beat George Lucas to death with his bare hands.
Yes.
Oh,
But
man.
he deserved it.
True.
I'm sure it did. Anytime something happens in Tales from Loop that I am not there for, I just go,
Mhm.
how wild would it have been if I was there? And then I go, yes, anything that we are capable of as individuals, we are capable of so much more when there are 5 to 6 of us.
Yeah.
And I go,
You would have been proud of us. We had an opportunity very early on to chase Carrie Fisher down a hole behind a dumpster, and we didn't derail the entire. We didn't derail the entire adventure 4 minutes in because of a throwaway comment that Colin made.
Yeah, he did not think about that. He's
But
like,
we almost did. We almost did.
Oh,
That
he
seems
regretted
like-
after he said it, though.
I
that
think
seems the most.
I think the favorite thing I said that whole session was, "You made the hole, dude."
Yes.
I mean, checks out.
Yeah. You can't give us opportunities like that.
Good morning. Are you worried you showed up late for a session that started at 6? That's fine. We're just like we're enjoying hearing about other sessions and talking.
We're just
about,
riffing.
If you want to read ahead, you can read ahead. Well, it's fine.
Meanwhile, Spike and Shaggy are sitting in here. Is like, when's the D&D start?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, 'twas the night before Yule, and all through the town, everyone was cheerful with nary a frown. Elves tinkered in the workshop alongside Ettins and Minotaurs, and making their toys for all the good little girls and boys. Father Krixmas did watch as his elves plied their trade, and he smiled as he pictured how the children would play. "Enough," he said at last, "for we have our quota. Now get yourselves to bed, not one more iota." So the elves all retired, content with the year, helping to spread mass-produced happiness and cheer. The elves all went to snuggle into their beds, respectively, where they could happily rest their weary heads. For a time, all was silent, peaceful, and serene, but what would not last, as you would soon see, 4 elves heard Father Krixmas exclaim into the night, his booming voice filled with fright. They're gone, every last one. Who could do such a thing and ruin the fun? Who will save Yule? It's all up to you. So here I ask, what do you do? This is Christmas morning. You are all asleep in your beds, respectively, or not, whatever. And you awake to hear Father Krixmas yelling about missing presents.
I awake with a flash and promptly hit my head on the bunk above me, which hurts.
I was really
Sorry.
thought you were going to try rhyming the whole thing. I was like,
I fully.
it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, you got to run this shit on day 1. If I'm gonna do that.
Don't talk to us on day 3.
It's like I don't have this. I don't even own a set.
In the morning.
Why would I have that? Yeah, and he apologizes profusely. So I'm very sorry. But you should also be awake because Father Krixmas is screaming.
Doric
Father
is in
Krixmas.
the bunk above him. It's like, it's fine.
I know I do this like every day. I'm sorry.
We got to get you a bigger bed.
We do got to get me a bigger bed. I just don't want to. I don't want to cause a ruckus. I don't want to be a bother. I just.
Do your feet hang off the end?
But yeah, he's 8 feet tall.
Yeah, you can't.
Right.
Do you think these are California king bunks?
I do really fancy the idea that Ferdinand is like the version of Buddy the Elf in this, even though so is Buddy Holly. Like Ferdinand is like an 8-foot tall minotaur, but he's still got like the elf costume on, uniform.
He's into it.
Reunion.
I mean, you could call me something else if that makes it less confusing.
Okay, but if I call you something else and then someone wants to talk about something else, then that's gonna get like I think like it's gonna be more confusing. You know,
What do you mean? No, I don't know. What do you mean?
something.
Well, everything's a something.
Yeah, but no, I was addressing you just now with your new name. I was trying to be respectful of your choices, and you see how it's confusing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably go see what that was.
I don't know. This feels important.
You can have your personal crisis some other time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like
Yeah,
Santa has
probably.
needs a mindfulness moment. He's like freaking out and stuff.
Need some deep breath.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always tried to take the philosophy that any moment can be a mindfulness moment. If you just be mindful.
Is
It's like
Felicia
real
still
simple.
sleeping?
What's that?
No,
Is-
I will.
I was gonna be like that might be on brand.
She probably rolled into bed like an hour ago. So yeah, she's still sleeping.
All right, we're
Felicia.
leaving. Bye, Felicia.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh no!
Did I get a spit take?
He said the thing.
How did I not see that
Through the nose?
coming?
Was it through the nose even?
Yeah, coffee.
Oh, it's got a bird.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'm good.
Nate's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Succeeded.
That's,
All right.
That's a whole start.
Ferdinand walks over to Felicia's bunk, and he just with one large hand shakes it a little bit. The whole bunk is chunk, 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 chunk.
What?
Father Krixmas was having an emergency, and we're having a semantic emergency. So there's really a lot happening this morning. And you should probably get up.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not your boss or anything. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just suggesting. So, you can take as many moments as you like. You make some of them mindful moments, if you like.
Yeah,
Good to be
drink this.
stunned.
He hands her some booze.
We did
Little hair of the
learn
dog.
that at the seminar, didn't we? Mindfulness moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird to halt toy production for 3 whole days for a mindfulness seminar, but I think that honestly, that's probably the point,
Okay. Roll out of bed.
All right. Doric, are you what are you doing while Ferdinand is roasting Felicia? Did you actually say bye, Felicia, and walk out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm walking down the hall. I got my little elf suit on. I'm going.
All right.
Number one guy here.
You guys are heading out of your bunks here. Doric, as you emerge onto the street of our little Christmas village, you see that there's a few other elves kind of getting their pointy elf boots on with the little jingle bells, and you hear a gentle rustling of jingle bells. Generally people are making their way towards the sound of the commotion in the main workshop. Buddy, what's going on, buddy?
I mean, there's a lot going on right now. But it's all good because I might not have grabbed my shoes, but I did get my bag. So we're good. Yeah.
I mean, you can borrow my shoes if you want. I can't really wear them on account of I have hooves and not feet.
No, it's good.
But I did. He's while he's saying this, he is duct taping jingle bells to the front of his hooves, so he at least is in the spirit.
Yeah, keeping up appearances. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's important to be part of the team.
Yeah.
Just toes in the snow, brother. Toes in the
What?
snow.
Toes in the snow.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No, my toes are in the snow. It
Oh, your toes are in the snow.
That
Yeah,
sounds
you should-
painful.
That's why you should wear shoes
No, like this way I'm more like at one
with
my
the snow.
surroundings.
Okay. I mean, I do that all the time. I like it. I'm glad you're getting into it.
Like it's
Yeah.
one thing to be in the Arctic, but it's a different thing to be the Arctic.
Totally.
He does have a point.
You do. You actually do have a point. I'm having a little mindfulness moment here, thinking about that.
Are you guys planning on following Felicia? How are you navigating waking up? What give me a flashback. What led you to this moment?
She just was out celebrating and trying to rile everyone up for like, we did it! Presents are done! Woo! She's that kind of girl. So there may have been a few drinks. There may have been some arm wrestling, maybe a little potential to some, Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club stuff, so.
I'd like
Are
to
you-
think that all of the elves do the like leg wrestling.
Yes.
Like that you somehow like had never heard of until a certain point in your life, and then you're like, yeah, you just do this leg wrestling, which is like, yeah, everybody uses one leg, and you just no. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's an elf thing. Don't even worry about it.
No, but she tries to get everybody to do it, so.
Are
There's
you
a
half
chance
dwarf? Half elf, half dwarf. It's a thing.
I should be. Yes, I'm gonna say I am. I'm half elf, half dwarf.
Are you a dwelf?
A dwelf?
Then
Actually,
are you an orf?
No. Dwarfs are dope.
What was that? An earth.
Dwelf.
I like to think dwelf. Dwelf is my chosen.
Dwarf is actually, I have a half elf, half dwarf character. Dwarf is the preferred nomenclature.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. So she's up for a good time. She may
What is
still
the
smell a little
half
bit like alcohol.
minotaur,
It's
half
okay.
elf?
Melf.
A melf.
I'm a mouth. No.
Yeah, I do need to do this on
That's
the
a-
first
that's
day,
a
because I'm just
minotaur,
walking
everyone.
into these at this point. Yeah.
Good times.
All right, so Felicia, you had a crazy night of noggin and brawling and arm wrestling or leg wrestling or whatever the preferred nomenclature
All of
is.
the above.
She's a mog. She's her own best friend. Beautiful. You all make your way out, and you see Doric just kind of, slowly making his way over to the workshop. Again, dwelves. God damn it!
We've broken him already.
God. This is like the subsidized workforce. They're all still union, but apparently dwelves are on the rise up at for handicrafts and
It's
Equal
a new
opportunity
workforce
employer.
union.
equal opportunity for mentor everyone likes to befriend. Beautiful. So yeah, you make it into the workshop, and the other elves are kind of walking around, kind of cleaning up. You see the workshop is completely barren. You see Father Krixmas there, also Mrs. Christmas hanging out, kind of consoling a couple elves that look like they're taking it pretty hard. Like they may still be a little Navidad from the night before as well. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Ferdinand's like, wow, speedy delivery, Papa Krixmas. This is impressive. Wow, I don't think you've ever done it this fast.
It's
No wonder you're screaming.
Aaron in here.
Must be pretty proud of yourself, right?
No, I deliver tomorrow.
Oh, I get
We
confused.
finished early.
Yeah,
They're all
I mean,
gone.
I just figured. I don't know. There were a bunch of other elves. I'm new to elfing, and there were a lot of elves partying last night, and they were like, "It's Krixmas morning somewhere," So I just figured that that was a literal thing. Okay, well, yeah, this is bad then.
It's
This is
very
upsetting.
bad. Very, very bad. I don't know what we're going to do. There's going to be so many disappointed children all over the world.
All right. Well, let's make some fucking toys then. Let's go. You like,
He like looks at you and he like looks around and he's like, with what? Supply chain issues as they are, we've used all of the material.
I don't know, like heart and Christmas magic and stuff.
I mean, the room may
like-
be empty of toys, but it's full of love.
I mean, or we could just find these guys and give them what for.
What's what for?
Whatever they need.
I think I made
Sometimes
a
it's a punch in the
for the
face.
Oh,
It's a game which is much less exciting than Connect 4.
Just one interconnected.
First, you have to guess which color I'm going to put in, and
It's
then I
just-
put it in.
it's
Sometimes
just all
it's your
carrot.
color.
It's just all carrot slices. Ooh, close.
Like- I do kind of love that that Ferdinand has the idea that it's just like that that really kind of super hype Christmas cartoon where like Kris Kringle like looks around and there's no toys, so he just like starts grabbing like random shit and making it into like guitars and yo-yos, and then at the
Yeah.
end he like has the like umbrella tree and he puts it up and it looks totally jank, and then it like flashes back over to it and it's like completely decorated and it looks like a real tree and all of the toys are real, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's the
what I'm
love of
talking about.
Buddy Holly plus the the heart of Ferdinand Moody and a bunch of trash.
Once trash.
Not even the trash.
He comes back holding like an armload of like empty elvish beer bottles and is like, all right, we can make ornaments or something. They smell though, so we should probably. Does anyone know prestidigitation? You stink.
No, I didn't take that one.
Oh. He's just over in the corner meticulously rinsing out beer bottles while we wait for something to happen.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I forget how much private chat you guys do during this. So every once in a while I look over and it's like 12 new messages. And I have to try to not like pee my pants laughing at all of you making jokes.
All right, we'll put it out in the real comments.
I don't think that some of those should go in the real comments. Anyway, yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
I mean, we should probably try to find the presents. Do you remember where you last put them?
He like does the like John Travolta like looking around like everywhere.
That's a lot.
Anybody see anything?
Yeah, are there any clues?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me what you'd like to do to search for clues?
Well, I'm rinsing out beer bottles right now, but I guess we will
make
stop.
me a dexterity check.
He'll stop for a moment, and he'll stop for a moment.
Okay.
Dexterity check, sure. Yeah.
To clean the bottles.
Natural 20.
What?
Wah, 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 wah.
The Krixmas miracle.
Those bottles are sterilized.
For pure power parties, as he rinses out these beer bottles, they all turn into beautiful ornaments.
Well, that's a little better. I thought I rolled a 1. It's a 7. So that's where is it? 12.
Doric. Oh, go ahead.
Buddy is gonna hound dog a little bit, so like he's gonna like literally get low to the ground and do the like sniffer test to see if he can detect like a scent trail of some sort.
Okay.
And I got a 23 on perception.
That's pretty good. So Doric, you seem really excited about what Ferdinand's doing. Like he's cleaning the shit out of these bottles, and you think maybe he's onto something. So you start also cleaning bottles. You guys are just going to town. Buddy, you start smelling around, and you kind of make your way over to the kind of edge of the workshop, and you feel like you smell something in a vent.
I'm gonna check out the vent.
All right.
Uh, is it like high up? Can I reach it?
Yeah, this is kind of like on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a supply.
I get down next to Buddy and be like, "What are we doing?"
I smell something. And it's like from the vent.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
gonna say,
not
be more
like-
specific.
It's not like normal vent smell.
What's
like
this
different
normal
vent
vent
smell.
smell like?
Like, you know, like vent.
Okay.
But it doesn't smell like vent now. I'm going to remove the grate.
Okay.
And will I fit in the vent? Can I just Bruce Willis this?
Make me a yes. Yes, of course you can. Make me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
I mean, I'll help push him in if that's what we need to happen.
18.
You might want to grease him up.
You realize that as you're pushing him, Felicia, that there's already some oil in this vent.
We're good. We're good. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh man, it's like aromatics.
It is like aromatics.
I feel like adventure, but also like soothing. It's cool.
So as you start to get pushed in by Felicia and start to make your way there, the smell of oil gets more pungent in your nostrils, and you can hear a really faint, like, sound of metal on metal.
All right, I'm more of like a folk music guy, but
Hey, brother.
but yeah, I'll let Felicia is like metal in here.
Like you found metal? The
no,
whole
like-
thing is metal.
No, like I can hear it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna go after it. You guys, I don't know, like if I can do this alone because it was like a lot of toys to bring back, and I don't know if they'll all fit in the vent. But maybe if you could get some people to come help. But I'll keep following the vent.
Do we have access to a schematic of where these vents go?
Not readily. You guys particularly are all folks that work in the workshop, so most of your knowledge set is based on toy assembly and or design. You could probably talk to some of your friends. I mean, if you really like to know, you know that these walls are only so thick, and that generally this leads through some of the mechanics of the building, but eventually exits to outside.
James, for the time being, will you allow me to use Goodberry like a cantrip?
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
Make a $10 donation.
I can do that. Because I was gonna go like, so to make it easy for you, I will leave a trail. He's gonna like Hansel and Gretel with good berries as he works his way through the vent.
We're bogging hard. All right, so you good berry through. Doric and Ferdinand, how's the bottle business going?
Great. They're all clean now. Very quick. I have big hands. I can wash a lot of them at once. I'm just rinsing more than washing. I feel like this is probably where I should focus my efforts. I cannot fit into that bed. That's just not going to happen. I believe in myself and I believe in the power of positive thinking. But no, sir.
I mean, I don't want to get lubed up either. That's, I mean,
Yeah,
not now anyway.
Sure.
Coward.
Well, I think now that I'm done rinsing all these bottles out, waiting for them to get turned into ornaments. Ferdinand will be like, hey, hey, Daddy Holidays, where's that vent go?
Echo.
Well, it goes into the mechanical room where the incinerator is, and then it exits to the rear of the workshop.
Oh, okay. Is there an easier way to get to the mechanical room than through the vent?
There's a door right there.
Oh, okay. Ferdinand's going to go through the door.
That's easy. Let's go.
You walk into the door, and you just hear Buddy in the vent, like across the room, going, "Good berry, good berry, berry path for all my friends."
Oh,
And he's just singing it, and you can like literally like follow it over to where he's going. The thing you do realize is that this is passing kind of like into a Y, one of which goes to the incinerator and the other one which leads outside. This is the kind of vent that is supplying some of the heat for the building, and so it's got a little two-way. You want some cool, you want some hot, and so it might be imperative you realize that Buddy, having all his wits about him, may not necessarily recognize that this is a multiple potential outcomes.
Ferdinand's just like, hey, buddy.
Dude, you made it through the vent.
I went really fast.
I was worried about you because it's.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't notice me pass by you, but that's okay. Like I said, I was very fast. Hey, just a tip. You know, when you take the road less traveled, use the or fuck. I don't even remember how that goes because I'm too tired. But sometimes you're trying to make a Robert Frost reference. It's at 6:45 in the morning and it doesn't come out right. But that's okay, buddy. Just okay. When you get to the like the choice part, when you can choose which way to go, you're gonna want to go like my left, your right. Okay, don't go your right, my left.
Don't we have the same left?
No, we have different lefts. Everyone has a unique left and right.
Dude,
you gotta do it like this.
Do you have like thumbs on the outside?
Well, I mean, it depends on how I turn my hands. Like, I can have them on the outside or on the inside.
So wait, which one is your left?
Well, it's the one that's to my left.
Buddy, I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence check.
Sounds about right.
It's probably fine.
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
I got a net 20.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy, you pull off your elf boots and you look at your toes and you kind of flex the big one into the inside and you go, oh, I know what you're talking about. And you know right from left. And you know what Ferdinand is talking about. You just use a slightly different system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his.
I knew all our lefts were the same. That's because, like, inside we're all elves.
Yeah, it's your right to have your own right.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm still following whatever that scent was.
Okay.
And listening for metal clicky clack.
Yeah. So you don't hear the metal clicky clack anymore, but as you continue to pass through the vent, and as Ferdinand and Doric, and I don't know if Felicia's with you
I'll
or
follow.
not.
Yeah, once I watched them
Okay.
leave, I totally just left him without notice. I just
Okay.
walked away.
Perfect. Yeah, so you guys kind of follow him, and Buddy, you realize that you've made it to the edge of the building, and there is a latch on the inside of this vent that leads out, and it's been left unlatched, and you can see that there's a little pool of oil that has kind of been leaking out into the snow.
Well, that's kind of gross, but I'm gonna exit the vent.
All right. You exit the vent, and Doric and Ferdinand and Felicia, what are you guys up to?
I think once Ferdinand hears that Buddy seems to have not incinerated himself, he'll go outside.
All right. So you guys all arrive outside to see Buddy crawl out and looking kind of like grossed out by the oil on the ground. How do you proceed?
What are we seeing out here? Just snow, or
I don't know.
more than the oil?
Me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that one looks like a 1, and it is a 1.
Oh no.
Perfect.
So I got that going for me.
This is really hard because, like, Ferdinand, one of the things Ferdinand says the most is like, "Ah, buddy," but like there is a buddy, so it's like
it's never been more appropriate.
And yeah, that's a 17 for Ferdinand.
13 for me.
All right. So everyone with a 15 or above looks around and notice that there are little tiny oil-tinged tracks in the snow that are leading away from the building.
Dude, tracks.
What do the tracks look like?
They look like almost kind of perfectly spherical footprints.
Okay.
I look down and I notice the like stripe of oil.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 1960s racing stripe. And then I'm going to go off following the trail of little mechanical tracks.
All right. Is everybody following Buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, where you go? Oh, tracks. All right.
Like, I didn't see those there. Sweet.
Yeah.
There was some bottles over here, you guys. Are you sure it's not the bottles?
Look, I'm going to come back for those, so everyone remember.
Remember where they're at.
I am still periodically dropping good berries, just in case, because I don't want to lose the other 3.
In case we can't follow you. Okay. Makes sense.
I mean, not everybody is as comfortable in the outdoors.
Ferdinand is just eating the good berries like as he walks. He's like, I'm a big dude. I need a lot of calories, honestly.
I burn one of these every time I take a step.
Seriously. So much eating.
So you guys follow him for, a good long bit. The snow is coming down pretty regularly, so occasionally you have to kind of stop and check to make sure that you're going in the right direction. Luckily, Buddy is just, he's a great tracker. You eventually notice that there is something metallic in the distance that looks like it's starting to be covered by the wind, kind of whipping the snow that's falling around.
I'm going to happily run towards it.
Check. All right. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Check.
Mm-hmm.
Feels right. Yeah.
8.
You slip on your way there and take 2 bludgeoning damage. Buddy down.
Oh, buddy, all right.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, gravity happens.
It does.
I mean, it's always there. Watching, waiting.
Judging.
Fickle mistress.
All right, so buddy, Doric kind of helps you to your feet. You guys are close enough now that you can see that this looks like a clockwork automaton.
Huh, this looks like some good craftsmanship. Wonder who made this.
We probably did it. We're that good.
What's a dirty 20 investigation check?
You feel like none of this is your handiwork, but if you were going to know who it was, you'd probably want to go and talk to one of the supervisors to see kind of who is focused on different things for the Christmas holiday. You guys were mostly on bottles and fragrances.
Hands. Pepper hands.
Yeah.
Pepper hands.
Heavy into the recyclables.
What if I tip it upside down? Is there a mark on the thing? A maker's mark?
Yeah, you see that there is a very kind of well-worn kind of stamp on the bottom that says GB.
GB. Do I know a GB?
Great Britain.
Good berry.
No. Buddy.
You don't, Dork.
All
But
right,
based
well,
on your investigation check, you feel like somebody does.
yeah. They're not that great. There's a big hole that oil's coming out of down here.
Well.
Hey, bitch.
Are there any more footprints, or is this where they stop?
This seems to be where they stop. If you guys like to make another investigation check, you can look around a little bit more, but
Do it.
16.
14.
21 for survival to like look for tracks.
Smart.
3.
Nice.
And I'm still trying to bloodhound. It's sight and smell and whatever I can take in.
Felicia's really struggling with that 1 hour of sleep. It wasn't enough.
You need at least 4, maybe, because you're half. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's more.
It's true story.
Time zone.
So Ferdinand, Doric, you do a pretty good reconnaissance of the area, pretty thorough. You don't feel like you're pretty certain that there's nothing else out here except for this little automaton that you felled.
What they do? Just fly away? Just go and whoop?
What'd you do with your note? What is that?
I mean, that's the big guy does when he flies away. I don't know.
Yeah, Santa does
He
it.
just goes,
Does he?
And then he
He goes like this, and he goes. And
Up a chimney.
I guess,
Oh.
okay.
I
I guess
do
I just
that
never,
too.
I just never noticed. Wow.
We gotta talk to him about that. That's probably not good.
I think that's how he can move so fast, though. If he stops doing it, not all the presents will get delivered.
All right, once a year, that's probably not so bad.
Yeah.
So, Buddy, as you are moving around, you start doing the like bloodhound in the cartoon, like walking up and then like walking down a tree and then walking up over it and then back down the tree. And you're walking around and you come upon a fine-looking crossbow that has 10 bolts, 5 on either side of the hilt with it.
I'm gonna grab the bolts, put them in my bag, and I'm gonna unstring the crossbow. This is, dude, it's dangerous to leave something like this around. Just like somebody could have tripped on this and like shot themselves. Is there anything that leads away from this?
Nope. You come across it due to your thorough investigation.
I let everybody else know about the now safe to handle crossbow.
Oh wow, thank you. That would have been really dangerous.
Right?
I mean, sometimes it needs to be not safe.
What?
You know,
I mean, do you need a crossbow?
I'll take one.
Here you go.
You got the little string doodad?
Yeah, I do.
And the stabby things that go in it.
I got the. No, I don't have those. I got a bow. Maybe I'll take the rest of it. Just, you don't have to carry so much.
That's really nice.
Oh yeah, I'll hand him the string.
Perfect.
All right.
So just
Nate, this crossbow is going to do 1d4 plus 2 damage
All right.
and other things.
And other things. Oh.
What?
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 Did you say and other things?
Buddy, what are you doing?
I'm a little confused that the trail has just seemed to stop.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they could get here. I mean, you don't think Father Krixmas stole his own toys? Because he could go to the end of a trail and then just not.
That doesn't make sense.
Because he could get the reindeers, And
But then it'd be hoof prints.
they're not earthbound.
I mean, maybe. I guess we could go back and question.
Question the reindeer.
What?
We'll go question the reindeer.
Do you speak reindeer? I don't.
Yeah.
Buddy, you
What?
got
Try.
connections there?
Try.
Don't you don't speak reindeer?
That's
No.
a special skill.
I don't personally.
That's
I'm on
weird.
Duolingo, but
They're
I haven't learned a lot
chatty.
yet. I can ask a reindeer where the bathroom is. But I'm not fluent.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I've been so busy. I broke my 7-day streak.
That's tough.
now that Buddy has an idea,
Oh no.
he's gonna head back to talk to the reindeer.
Absolutely. That sounds fantastic.
Just trying to be
Okay.
helpful.
So you head to the stables. Are you guys following with them? Are you
No, I'm gonna go talk to the supervisors.
okay?
I'll go with Buddy. He's found the trail. I think he's onto something.
He has found the trail. That is
Yeah, I'll go with Moody.
love it. Okay.
Party.
Doric and Buddy, can you each roll me a d6?
2.
It's happening. It's happening.
Maybe.
Or is it?
Doric, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head back into the workshop. You see that Mrs. Krixmas is consoling Father Krixmas, and you see one of the kind of floor managers walking around. Do you recognize this guy?
Yeah, it's Hank. He's great. He's good people.
Yeah. So you walk over to Hank and inquire about this handiwork, and Hank says, I don't know about that, but I bet you I know who could tell you. Why don't you go down to accounting? In accounting, there's a guy older than dirt, been here forever, could tell you every elf or otherwise that's ever worked in this place. Rich Patina. Talk to Rich. Rich knows. He will find out. Joel knows. I said that I would name one of the NPCs this extra life Rich Patina after I heard that stupid Jackbox game. Rich Patina, please. You head down to accounting. Rich Patina will fix you right up. I don't know about no GB. Not during my time, but you talk to Rich Patina, he'll fix you right up.
All right, let's All right, we'll go find him. Thank you.
Mitch got lots of sleep. Your jokes are on today, Mitch. Very proud.
I know Mitch was up pretty late.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sleepy late.
He's part elf. He just needs 4 hours of meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Okay, so Doric Ferdinand, you head down. Rich Patina is working hard, trying to see if he can requisition some additional material to hopefully get it here and maybe get some of the presents out to the very, very good list. And when you walk in, he's just kind of shouting across the room to try to get some wood delivered. We're going old school.
Hey, Rich. There's a bunch of bottles upstairs that are clean.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
What is this a Minotaur thing? Because I already had talked to HR about that a couple times.
No. You're one of those elves. The ones who are like, everything is music. You think we can just make toys out of anything? We have standards.
Well, I mean, yeah, I feel like you can make a toy. I mean, you can just take a bottle and you can just blow into it, and it's a musical instrument. It sounds really nice, actually. And then, like, depending on how big the bottle is, it makes a different sound. So if you have a bunch of different bottles, you're basically like a one-man band. And I feel like that wasn't where you headed with this, though.
You're not wrong though.
No, I mean, I'm right.
Are you here for a reason?
Yeah. We saw this
Busy.
mark, and he'll draw the little GB and whatever the flourishes were around it. You know this person?
That piece of work. This is why I say, or other people, or other persons. It's because this man passed himself off like an elf, but he was one of those gnomes, always getting into things, always creating things beyond the scope of the work. He nearly bankrupted us. That's the work of Garrick Boldcrank.
I feel like I gotta talk to HR about some of those comments, Dory. That's really mean about gnomes. Like, that was really like a broad brush.
Yeah, we got to focus on the toys first.
What?
Yeah, Garrick Boldcrank. How long has he been gone? I assume you kicked him out of here because of shoddy workmanship.
No, because he said he was an elf, but he wasn't an elf. We don't have a problem with that. You walk in here, you're a Minotaur. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello.
My name's Rich Patina.
Hi, Rich Patina. I'm Ferdinand Moody.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Moody. I'm
Likewise.
quite busy right now, but if you'd like to catch up over a peppermint mocha or an eggnog sometime, that would be great. See,
I would like that.
We have a rapport. If you
Good
came
answer.
in and you said, I am an elf, I will do elfish things. I will not tinker where I'm not supposed to tinker. I will use my thinker to create toys for good boys and girls. And you know, then I don't have a problem. But it's when you lie that makes you a bad boy. And we can't have bad boys working here.
No, you got to tinker in the tinkering zones. I mean,
Yeah,
tinker outside.
I only tinker in the bathroom, except that one time I did go outside. Sorry.
Minotaur's gonna Minotaur. Sometimes you have to pee outside. Sometimes I have to pee outside.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
everybody pees.
Nature's toilet.
Even at the pool.
Nature,
We're gonna go before there's some more HR issues. But thank you for the. One more question. Do you know where we can find this scumbag?
Oh, last I heard, he was ostracized and hanging out in the ice caves outside of the village, although it is very dark and very treacherous to make that hike at this time of year.
That's all right. I got dark vision.
Oh man, really?
I mean, we all do.
Not everyone does. And
Oh.
that is
Oh,
something that you could talk
That's
to
perfect.
HR about, making hurtful comments like that.
that's
Doric
That's
Rinty,
true, Doric. It's true,
I know
Doric.
who you are.
Oh, you know
Those are-
everybody. Of course you do.
I know everybody. Felicia! What's up, girl?
So
She's not here
I'm
right
with Buddy, but
I think Ferdinand's gonna go upstairs.
He just says that a lot. Some people say
and
bye,
as-
Felicia. He says, Felicia, what up, girl?
now.
it's his
It's just a
thing.
more welcoming.
Yeah.
Ferdinand's gonna go upstairs and like with Doric and like as they're like emerging from the stairs, he's like, yeah, and a lot of people think that we have dark vision because of the labyrinths, but actually labyrinths are difficult enough without darkness, so they're actually quite well lit. Anyway, I'm gonna go. And then he goes over to the espresso machine and makes a peppermint latte, and then he like puts a little lid on it and like puts it into the pneumatic tube system that goes to accounting because there's definitely one of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Excellent. All right,
You're a good guy.
Nice.
buddy,
Thank you.
Felicia, Reindeer.
Buddy says you could talk to him. I trust him.
That's
Hey,
excellent.
friends. He's gonna like on his way in, he's gonna grab like a handful of hay and like hand out munchies. He'll have a little himself. 'Cause, you know, we're all reindeer. He's just gonna like, dude. I don't know if any of you have been out and about lately, but we just filed some weird like clinky clack metal thing tracks, and they just go out and then they stop. I was like, who could leave tracks and then not have tracks? And I thought of you because you guys like all can do that. I was wondering if you like saw anything out there, or if any of you were out there. Like, did any of you ride on a metal clicky clack thing, or I don't know. Like, man, I'm just looking for info.
Make me an. Do you have speak with
Yes,
Okay.
Oh,
I have. I'm Circle of the Shepherd, so along with Sylvan, I pretty much don't need the spell. I can just like chat
Yeah.
with animals.
Nice.
that's amazing.
The reindeer reply to you, and they all talk like this, and they're very happy to see you. And it's the perfect time of year, and we like to go out and we like to fly around, but we've got a problem. Our lead, he has an abnormality with his nose, and that abnormality has ceased to be abnormal, and it's normal noses like us, so we have no one to lead, and it's too dark out to fly without it.
I mean, yeah. What happened to his nose?
We don't
I
know.
mean, you say abnormality. I say like cool. But what happened to it? Because you mean like Rudy?
Yeah, Rudy. He's having so many problems. And he's great navigator, but if he can't see where he's going, he does not know what to do.
What happened to his nose?
I don't know. He doesn't know. It's not working or whatever the heck it's supposed to be. We need to figure out how to light him up so that he can see where he's going if you're going to go anywhere, let alone if we're going to deliver all of these toys that are apparently gone. Yes, he doesn't knows.
When
All
when
right.
Buddy does speak
Like,
with animals, do I hear him say things and then like am I just hearing him responding or is he actually speaking in a different language?
You guys, he's talking reindeer. They're both talking
Oh,
reindeer.
okay. So I'm sort of like going, uh-huh.
Mhm.
Like I totally
Uh-huh.
understand what's going on. Like,
So none of y'all were out is my takeaway. Like nobody was on about just like stretching their legs.
No reindeer were walking on stilts anywhere.
All right. Well, thanks for the info. I'm gonna go check on Rudy. Maybe I can help with his nose. I don't know, but maybe. Thanks again. Y'all rock.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited for your run this year. We'll get started.
I am excited once we light Rudy up. We need him to see.
So I'm gonna leave to go track down Rudy, who probably is nearby.
Yeah. If you guys want to make an investigation check, or Felicia, if you've been looking for anything, you let me know.
I mean, I just was kind of like trying like I was understanding, but really I just was like doo. So if I see anything out of the ordinary, then maybe, but wasn't looking for anything in particular. I critted.
Felicia, you're looking around and you see that there's the whole crew here. These guys.
Those guys.
And you see Buddy making his way around trying to figure it out. Buddy, you're having a real hard time without Rudy's schnoz being lit up to tell all of the reindeer apart. They don't have their harnesses on with their beautifully embroidered names. But Felicia, you have a fondness for all of the reindeer, and you kind of walk over and try to kind of help Buddy as he's moving along. And you realize that one of these reindeer looks real despondent, more so than the others. Real depressed reindeer. You know?
It's way more depressed than the other reindeer.
Yeah, way more depressed. Level.
It would be like if we didn't do a Christmas adventure at Extra Life, you know, like you schmucks would look so sad. Yeah. And that would make me feel bad, you know. But I would look the most sad.
Would be
because I wouldn't get to enjoy this with all of you.
You'd be Rudy, shining the way for all of us.
It's true.
But, buddy, look how sad that one is.
Rudy, dude. R.D. What's going on with your nose, man?
Like, I don't know. You don't understand. I'm so much more despondent than the other reindeer.
It's okay though. It'll be okay.
Very sad.
Has anybody been around you lately?
No.
You got the sniffles?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's not working. I swear this never happens.
I mean, if you get all nervous and anxious about it, it doesn't help. You should probably take a couple cleansing breaths.
No, I went to the seminar too. I was practicing mindfulness earlier today. We're also union. Same union. Union strong, buddy.
I know. It's just reminder never hurts. I need reminders all the time. I forget.
I'm so sad.
All sorts of stuff. Why don't you be sad? I mean, I could help momentarily, but we'll keep looking to figure out how we solve it permanently.
How will you help me?
I'm gonna just do a little fairy fire on his nose.
All right.
So it lights up and has a bit of a glow. Like it's probably not as good as where you're normally at, but as like just a placeholder for like, I don't know, 10 minutes probably. It doesn't last all that long, but yeah, like it's there now.
So, Fairy Fire, you're going to have to re-up every minute.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you don't like, nobody came to talk to you earlier. It just stopped.
I'm just so sad.
All right. Well, we're
want to be able to see what makes me special is not my nose. What makes me special is my ability to circumnavigate the globe. I can't do that if I can't see, buddy.
I know. We're gonna get sorted out.
Buddy.
We're gonna get sorted out.
As you're talking to him, the fairy fire starts to flicker on his nose, and he just starts wailing. Well, I know.
You made it worse.
Oh.
All right. Well,
I am a bad reindeer.
you're not a bad reindeer.
I don't want to be on the naughty list.
You're like a better reindeer than I am.
That's because you're not a reindeer.
So, come on. Sometimes you know. Sometimes I'm a reindeer.
Don't speak of it.
Sometimes I'm a reindeer. We're all the same inside. I mean, not exactly the same, but like the same. But we're gonna figure it out and get your nose glowing, and you'll be able to circumnavigate again. Maybe like we get you one of those like sailor things that does it's like a compass. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the compass that.
I don't know what it's called either.
He can navigate. He just can't see. When you see him get a big floodlight right to his head. There you go.
All right. We'll rest up. We'll see you later.
All right. Rudy is just wailing as you walk away. He's very upset.
Dude, what'd you do to him?
No, I didn't do anything to him. It's the whole nose thing. Reindeer are very sensitive.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that, but they take things hard. They internalize a lot.
Maybe we should bring him a cookie later. That always helps.
I mean, I'm pro cookie, but I don't think that'd help him. I think he's gonna be 100 bummer till his nose lights up, till we get his nose back to normal.
Okay.
That's some weird like voodoo though for around here. Like those things around here light you up, not like dim your nose.
You guys, those are not called sextants. They're called sextants.
Yeah.
X-T-A-N-T.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a sex tent once.
God damn it.
I was crafting myself.
Sometimes we're all reindeers, man.
It was
Especially
a
in
good
the
time.
Sextant.
So it's best not to have a compass in there. Or wherever.
Protractor. Doric and Ferdinand, what are you guys up to? You've just sent a peppermint latte down to Rich Patina.
Does that make it all the way through the system without spilling?
Oh
So-
yeah, it's like elf engineering. This is like next level stuff.
Impressive.
Elf
That's like the main
engineering.
purpose.
Elf
Elf
engineering.
engineering. Strong
I feel
enough for
like-
elf, but pH balance for a minotaur.
Sometimes people think we're basic, but we're actually like lightly acidic. We should probably go follow up on that Garrick version wherever he said, because that was like half an hour ago and I don't remember.
Yeah, these those ice caves. I wonder if it's
Yeah, we should go
not
there.
so dark anymore.
Yeah, we should go to the ice caves. We should probably go find Buddy and Felicia.
I'll
You guys
see
don't
what they
want
found
to
out
keep the
about those
party
reindeer.
split and just wander off to the ice caves for yourself.
No, we
Should
have
probably
to.
find them. They
Yeah.
probably got some good intel from the reindeer.
You never know.
I wasn't sarcastic. I was
I
being
know,
genuine.
Ferdinand. It just sounded so fucking salty. Like, oh, I bet the reindeer gave you a lot of good information. Like,
Ferdinand doesn't have a sarcastic bone in his
I mean, maybe
Sure?
he does sometimes. Who knows?
He doesn't.
Everybody's a reindeer sometimes.
They tested for that thoroughly before hiring me as an elf.
James, every time you say that, I hear the song "Everybody Hurts" sometimes, but I hear it's "Everybody's a Reindeer" sometimes.
Buddy Holly
Anyway.
should sing that. That's what she should.
Everybody hurts.
Herds.
Mhm.
Everybody herds. Thanks, gang. This has been
Bye.
this morning.
Goodbye.
We saved everybody.
We did
It's
it.
not better than this.
Well, yeah, we should go see them probably. I hope they're still there. I hope we don't do that thing where we're like they're leaving and we're leaving at about the same time, but we take slightly different routes and then we end up where they were and they end up where we were, and it's like a whole thing.
Roll percentages.
That'll never happen.
I will roll percentages.
Yeah, it'll work out for us.
Don't tell me, but
Whoa.
tell me when you've rolled them.
Oh my god, how do I cancel it? Okay.
Like, don't tell you what it is, but just
Don't tell
me
me
you
what
rolled
it
the
is. Just tell
dice.
me once you've rolled it and you have a number.
I do have a number.
All right, Felicia, is it above 50 or below 50?
It's above.
It is above 50. It's 92.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
you are going to run into each other. So close.
Oh, oof, sorry, buddy. I didn't see you down there. I didn't mean to run into you like that.
No, that's okay, man. We're just atoms. It's fine.
We found some pretty cool information about some ice caves that we should go to probably,
Yeah,
unless the reindeer had something better for you.
Well,
Buddy
we
made
found
Rudolph cry.
Oh, buddy.
already crying. His nose isn't lit up. So we didn't find something. We found
Okay.
the absence of something because there should have been light.
Okay.
Which means
Well, I
we
mean-
still found something.
Yeah, the absence of something is
Yeah,
still something.
something
There's
we
a whole
found was
school of
nothing.
philosophy about that.
But yeah, it doesn't give us an idea of where to go next, other than whoever took the presents might have taken Rudy's nose light too.
That's-
I can help you there. There's a guy named Garrick Boldcrank. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a gnome. You know him?
I mean, we met.
When did you meet him?
I mean, he's around the shop.
Orientation. Well,
I
you
don't
walk
know.
around and say hi to everybody.
Not all recent, but like
We all go to the union meetings, Dork.
Dork, show up to the union meetings.
Hey, maybe I'm not
sorry.
always paying attention.
Sorry, I'm
not.
confused. Did you say gnome or know him?
Yep,
I
both.
I'm just trying to
wrecked him. I barely know
Hardly
him.
know him.
Damn near killed him.
Thank you again. This has been on Christmas morning.
Anyway, you guys know those ice caves outside the village?
Yeah.
He hangs out there. So we should probably go check it out.
Great. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
down.
grab some torches. I think we need them because it's
Go find
endless
your
darkness out there.
why
Still
would
dark.
we're all elves? Why?
I
would
got
we-
dark vision. We all elves have dark vision. We
Hey.
should be
Okay. Look, I don't know how to break this to you guys. But I'm not an elf.
You're not an elf?
No, I'm not a minotaur. I don't have dark vision.
Huh. I never
See, a lot of
even
people-
knew.
Yeah, a lot of people think that minotaurs have dark vision because of the whole labyrinth thing. But as I was explaining to Dork earlier, they're actually very well lit because they're difficult enough as is without the advantage of darkness. So
I mean,
I
everybody.
can't see the dark.
I'm just surprised because I just thought you were an elf. Like,
I
Big
thought
elf.
you. Yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
were part elf.
Really big
Oh.
furry elf.
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
mean, half elf, like half elf. You know.
No, I'm whole minotaur. Yeah,
Oh,
all
I
right.
learned
Yeah.
something today.
yeah. I even, did one of those ancestry.cow things, and it didn't.
So maybe we do need a torch.
I mean, I do.
Uh,
You don't. That's okay. You don't need to weigh yourselves down with torches. I carry them on me.
Nah, I gotcha. I can just make a bonfire every however many feet. We're good.
You're just gonna start like a whole ass fire. Like
That feels like a
Start
lot
the
of
reindeer on fire, Doric.
What? No
that
reindeer.
feels like, or I mean, that is very kind of you, and I really appreciate you stepping up like that to help out your buddy. But like that feels like a lot of work when I could like just light the torch one time and I can carry it, and then we don't have to have a trail of fire.
I mean, it's really easy. I just go boom, and hey, it's over there.
and then go boom again.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna like I'll tell you what, Doric, I'll bring the torches. And if you get tired of doing that, you let me know and I'll light one up on one of those fires that you made. And I'll say, thank you for building that fire. Made it very easy to light this torch.
All right, deal.
All right.
Boom.
Boom.
Do you have a specific hand motion for that? Just like boom.
Boom. Boom. Boom. Bonfire.
Okay.
Every 6 seconds. Boom. Bonfire.
6 seconds.
I mean, I'll wait a little longer, but that's how long it takes.
I'm gonna start walking towards the caves, while doing my
Boom.
good.
That's actually Doric, that's really handy. Like, you know, everyone also thinks because you have like a fine layer of fur over your skin, you're warm all the time, but it's actually pretty cold out here. So it's really nice to be able to just take a pause and warm up at the bonfire before we keep heading out. So
Yeah, I got to put on the wool suit before we leave. It's real cold out there.
So snowsuit.
So something that you all know from your keen adventuring times, and because I said it earlier, but maybe it was not as explicit as I should have been, is the caves are dark, but they're also like very treacherous to get to. So this is one of those, like, one does not simply walk into Mordor. You are going to need to either have something that's going to allow you to climb with great ease or fly, or like this is going to be a bit more treacherous than just like strolling out of the village and like the ice caves are just sitting there at the end.
Just need some reindeer.
Oh, I can't cast bonfire and reindeer. That seems mean.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I feel like that's off the table fully. I can't fly either. Can elves sometimes fly?
No, that's why reindeer help us out.
We got the reindeer.
That makes sense. I didn't want to assume.
No, they're not.
Just
They're
ask them.
not going to fly though. It's dark out.
Well, all right.
But I mean, they got Rudy's. He's a good.
No, because his nose is.
Oh shit!
That's the whole thing we were talking about. Focus.
Well, I mean, all right. Well, I mean,
But I can climb like a motherfucker. I'm like around here. I'm like the goat of climbing. Get it? Like,
I mean, is that when you're actually a goat or just normally?
I mean, yeah.
All right. Sure.
Okay. Well, good news. Last Krixmas, I asked for a climber's kit, and because it's just not something. It's not something that I would buy for myself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a nice thing to have. We sold them at the store actually. You know, we before I changed it to a garden center, and like they're really, I mean, they're beautiful equipment, but I wouldn't tell myself to you know, I wouldn't buy one for myself. So, but I got one, and that actually inspired me to come up here and work for this Christmas. So anyway, that's just a fun story to explain why I have this climber's kit all of a sudden.
I got some rope.
Great. More rope, the better. That's what I always say.
Buddy, can you make me a intelligence check? Actually, make me a history check.
17.
When Doric says we can't just light the reindeer on fire, you have a moment of inspiration, almost as if you've received a message through the air from a friend that's giving you information that will help inspire you to greatness. Like one that would be tied to a look on your face as though you've just opened a book and you feel like you have new knowledge that you did not have previously.
And what is this knowledge?
Perfect. Okay, moving on.
Thanks, Air.
That was too good. Okay, so are you guys going mountain climbing then, or what's going
I
on?
mean, I think so. Right?
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah. I mean,
I've got pants, a shirt, my bag.
All right, you guys head out for the ice caves.
Are you not looking at your Facebook Messenger?
You're going to the ice caves. Let's make some survival checks.
Oh god.
Everybody make me a survival check.
Oh no.
20.
12.
17.
natural 20.
Yeah. Ferdinand is out in front, just leading the charge. He's very excited. This is like when you don't you open your gift and you're super pumped about it, and then you don't like play with it for a year or like wear that shirt, and then you put it on and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna fit, and then you put it on and it's like the best shirt you've ever worn. This is how excited Ferdinand is for his stuff.
Are we all like tied together?
Not yet. You guys are kind of making your way out. The snow is going pretty good. So we're gonna make one more survival check before we get to yes, the best craft I've ever crafted. Let's make one more survival check before we get going.
Oh.
18.
Dirty 20.
21.
I will preface this by saying that I get to roll survival checks at advantage because of labyrinthine recall. That's actually where it comes in handy. Natural 20.
Nice.
Damn. All right, you guys this is like the end of Buckaroo Banzai. You are like all just kind of like walking together, and you're just trudging off. Like everybody's super happy. Buddy is stoked right now. He is just like, I have so much inspiration. I feel so good. We're gonna go into the ice caves. Everybody's having a good time. We're gonna find Rudolph's broken nose and bring it back to him. And Ferdinand's just like going through, like checking all of his little doodads and climbing accoutrement. Doric, Felicia, you are present and you are like convinced that this is a worthwhile endeavor that you should all engage in rather than any sort of alternative means of climbing a mountain. You're following the lead, and you are convinced of the conviction of your colleagues.
Totally.
Toads. The goats.
The goats. Okay.
Yeah. Very.
So
Very.
you get to the edge of the mountain range that houses the ice caves, and you see that there is a pretty substantial climb ahead of you, but you're ready. You're psyched, and we are going to do some checks. I would like.
Wow, trying to do some prep for the next session. Just get like bucket blown out of the water. All right, sure, cool. Thanks a lot, StreamYard.
Okay, so you guys are at the base of the. You are at the base of the word. It's not cliff.
Mm.
You're on the base of the face of the.
Face of the base, the ace
ahead of
the
you.
base.
Yeah.
I saw the sign.
Yeah, we saw the sign.
Was it
Yeah.
faces in it?
I guess it opened up my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd like you guys to tell me the order you're climbing in, how you're going to cover this face, and what's
I think
Like
that
gear.
Ferdinand.
Yeah.
I think that Ferdinand is going to take the lead. It feels like. I mean, I don't want. He's like, I don't want to assume, but like, I feel better if no one is supporting my weight as we climb up this mountain. Like, I weigh like 400 pounds. And it's like a lot. So, I can probably support you, and then I'm also not like actively pulling you down the mountain by being under you. So, to me, that feels like a good climbing order. But I'm open to suggestions.
I mean, we're all supporting and lifting each other up, but that's probably best.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. That's very true. There are no small parts. Except for the little compass. Look at it. It's so cute.
All right, let's maybe tie each other together so we stay in one place. How about that?
Yeah, buddy system.
Yeah. Buddy's buddy system.
Yeah.
We're all buddy. Yeah.
okay? so are you going to do actual buddy system, like belaying for each other type of thing? Like, do we have pairs, or are you just doing the whole like?
I think if Ferdinand's going to haul everyone up the mountain. I think Ferdinand is going to haul everybody up the mountain.
He's going to hoss it.
Like,
Okay,
with
he's
that.
going to hoss it. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to have you roll athletics checks.
Okay.
I would like you to have 3 successes out of 5, and
Okay.
you can choose once to have somebody else roll with you, and you can take the better of the 2.
Okay. Okay. What does success look like?
What does success look like? What does success look like for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I mean, honestly, like success is more of a personal victory kind of thing. Like if you go out there and you try your best, you can't really say that you failed. So
that's fair. Success for me looks like a 17, but because of your answer, you can roll the first one at advantage.
Success for me is just not a natural 1. Just throwing that out.
All right. Well, the first one is a 23.
All right, that's good.
The second one is 18, close. Right. And the third one, I'll do the thing where we can work together. Roll the better one.
Who would you like to roll with you?
What are you rolling again?
Athletics.
Athletics. I feel like Felicia hasn't done anything yet. So Felicia, you want to roll with me?
You want me to roll with you? 17.
Okay, that was only a 12 for me, so I'm glad we did that.
Do it. You're going up. You're almost up the face of it, and you're just hauling Buddy and Doric up, and Felicia is kind of right behind you. She's kind of making her way up as well, not having to do kind of nearly as much to help haul her along. Buddy's just giggling the entire time. He's like having the best freaking time.
Here's the music.
I just thought I was going to turn into a giant spider and like walk up there, but this is
shit.
Cool.
Wait, what?
Wait, you could do that?
Like, you're amazing, Ferdinand.
Oh, thank you. Ferdinand is like fully like laying on the snow, like he's like popped his armor open a bit, like steam is fully coming out. He's just like
breathing hard.
Like I knew that climb would be easy for me, but I didn't know it'd be that easy. Like, that's amazing. That's who knew from like typically subterranean cave to like mountain. You are just multifaceted.
Like, have a good berry, that'll help you.
Like, of course.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Put it in my mouth for me.
Yep.
Boop.
Good.
Thank you.
Barry?
Good. Barry.
Help him chew a little bit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're the best.
Oh, speaking of that,
I pull out a flask and see if he wants a sip.
who's here?
it's like 7 in the morning.
It's never too early for eggnog.
I've got cookies.
Yeah. I guess you had eggnog like 3 hours ago.
You don't have to worry about being too early if you never stop.
Honestly, dairy feels like a bad choice right now.
I think I got cookies.
It's probably a lot less dairy and a lot more just basically.
Feels like a bad choice. So hot.
I got brownies, but you probably don't want one of those right now.
Okay.
Are those yours? Are those the ones you bake? Or are those ones that Mrs. Christmas bakes?
Nah, she gives me the hookup.
Ferdinand just like grabs a big, like, makes a big snowball and like puts it over his snout and just lets it melt over his face. Okay. All right. And then he stuffs one down his chest and he's like, okay, I think I'm good to go.
All right. You avoided the yellow snow. Good call.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I made it, so
No
pretty easy.
Okay. So you guys look up and kind of in the distance you see there's this kind of plateau that you're laying on, and about 30 yards away is a cave which has been kind of retrofitted with large metal doors that are quite intimidating. Ferdinand, you've had a chance to gather your disposition. Buddy, you are thoroughly mellow as usual.
Hey, okay.
Everybody is ready to go. Did you just offer brownies, or are you eating brownies, buddy?
I'm just having like a cookie right now because brownies are like high test, so now might not be the right time for that.
All right.
Also, as a last resort, saving one to see if that helps light Rudy up.
Roll a d4, buddy.
Rudolph gets lit.
3.
You regain the bludgeoning damage that you took earlier. These are real good cookies, bro. Real good.
She makes the best ones.
It's true story. Okay. Are you guys headed in?
Yeah.
Is there anything?
Metal doors seem like a clue.
Is there anything strange out here beside the metal doors?
There's yellow snow. Be careful.
Well,
any of those round tracks again?
Also, boom.
as you approach a door made of shiny steel, an unsettling strong breeze you do feel. Snow whirls and twirls right before your eyes. A large, angry snowman starts to materialize, seemingly from nowhere, as if it had flight. An old floppy hat lands on his head just right. Through his grimace of cold doesn't move on his face. You hear his words clearly, like they're coming from space. The elves used to play with me on hills made of snow, but now I'm alone and no one to go. Only Garrick has shown me kindness in these recent years, so now to kill time I protect his factory's gears. You won't get past me, though I dare you to try. It's been quite a while since I've made an elf cry. And before you, you see a quite large snowman materialize.
He's not an elf.
Nah, we're gonna make him say bye-bye.
Roll initiative.
Dude, I would totally play with you.
Oh, it's only an 8.
Are you spending time in the Christmas village? Because we could play. 19.
Dirty 20.
10.
Very tired from Clyde.
10. Felicia. Doric. Buddy. And let's see. How does Frosty do? Whoa, starting off hot with a 2.
It'll be hot soon enough.
Damn.
Woo.
All right. Doric, you're going to kick us off at 20, and then Buddy, and then Felicia. Let's see. Initiative order. Yes. Doric, Buddy, Felicia, Moody, and Frosty.
All right.
Doric, what would you like to do?
To no one's surprise, boom. Bonfire.
Oh.
Right where
my
the
God.
giant snowman is.
Like underneath them?
Yeah,
All right.
in him.
Yeah.
Actually, probably next to him. I think I have to see it. Yeah, ground you can see. So yeah, right next to him, 5-foot cube. How dexterous is he? I mean, make a dex save. Really, was what I should say.
Okay, yeah, that sounds better. Ooh, that's a 19. So 20.
All right, 13 is the save there, so you're good.
Yeah.
But there is a bonfire right there.
Okay.
Is there anything I can hide behind?
There is nothing out here. It's just clear plateau. You feel like this is probably where Frosty lives, so he tries to keep it pretty toity.
All right,
Because
I can respect that, but
becomes
I'm
him.
annoyed. All right, as a bonus action, I will hide behind Moody.
Excellent.
It's a good choice.
Oof,
Buddy,
it's a 10.
you get the funny feeling that he might still know that you're behind there.
You watch the footprints.
Ping pong, ping pong. Buddy,
Dude, I feel bad that like nobody. Did you hang out in the village? Because I would have played with you like that. Snow time is good time. And I'm a little worried about the fire next to him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use frostbite on the side of him that is near the fire. Thinking like, yeah, typically it's an attack, but I bet a snowman would dig this and maybe we could still be friends. And as I do that, I'm going to like offer a cookie. A cookie?
all right, Felicia. You see Doric light a fire, and then Buddy like looks at him, is like, "Come on, man," and like tries putting the fire out, and then Buddy's like, "Cookie."
We know his name is Frosty, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, no, I've just been calling him Frosty.
Okay.
He's basically a snow elemental.
What's your
Snow
favorite
elemental.
game?
Do you want to play a game?
Hide the carrot.
Not creepy. I want to
sorry.
know what his favorite game is.
Did you say hide the carrot?
That's what he said.
I was waiting for somebody to come on here.
I heard it. I just wasn't going to acknowledge it.
Hmm.
Sometimes that's the best, but you got to double check.
For the kids.
Duck, duck, gray duck.
Goose.
Do you want to play right now?
Can't.
Why not?
Fire. Bad.
Oh, what if we step away from the fire? Do you want to be the first person to go around the circle, or do you want to sit in the circle and I'll be the first person to go around?
Make me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna try to get him to play games. We're gonna find his child inside. Oh, it's not that great.
That might be tough.
9.
I
That's a
rolled a
dead
nat
kid.
20.
Oh, great. Damn it.
Bad fire and bad games. Good elf. Moody.
Hey, check out Bad at Games Friday nights.
You'll like
Good
this.
Friday here on Known World United. Moody, it's your turn.
Yeah, Ferdinand's like,
telling
hey,
him, using your turn to make an advertisement for our channel. Just like steps out, like, hey friends.
hey friends.
Do you like games?
Ferdinand is like, look, he walks over to, he'll use his movement to walk over to the bonfire, and he'll kick some snow on it, put it out, and he'll be like, look, I'm sorry personally, I'm very sorry about the bonfire. My friend here, he lit that for me so I could see, because it's a common misconception that Minotaurs can see in the dark, but I actually can't. And so he was just trying to help me out. I mean, I think the proximity was just, a light error. The wind's a little bit heavy right now. It's whipping up in a sort of like wistful magical way, which, can sometimes throw things off a little bit. But I want to be a friend. Let's be friends.
Do you have hot chocolate?
Right now, I have access to hot chocolate. Like
Did you bring me Christmas presents?
Sure. I've got
a bottle.
I've got this little compass. Look how cute it is. It's really cute, and it'll tell you where you're going. So if you come down,
this like big.
So if you want to go down to the village to play with everybody, now you can get there.
This is good.
And look good doing it.
What has everyone else brought me? Doric.
All right. The first thing I brought you is an apology. I'm sorry. I acted out of fear. We all know fear leads to a dark place. I'm trying to get past that. So I apologize. What I have brought you is it's a gift that I love. It's my very favorite dagger.
Oh.
It's very nice. It's shiny. It's sharp. So be careful. But it's helped me make many toys, which unfortunately all the toys at Santa's shop were stolen by someone.
I don't know anything about that.
We don't.
Grabs the dagger.
We don't know who it was. We got some ideas.
The one I like. Have you brought me a gift as well?
Send me your buddy.
I'm gonna hook him up with a candy cane, and then the best gift of all, a hug.
Oh.
This is warming his heart like so much he might melt a little bit. And you? Very.
I do the thing where I'm digging through my backpack, there's gotta be something in here. Like, oh my god, there's gotta be something. And the only thing I pull out is the bedroll from my explorer's pack and be like, I brought you something comfy to lay on.
These are good gifts. These are gifts like the elves of old brought me before they forgot. Frosty. He sits down and he wraps his shoulders with the bedroll that you gave him, and he plays with the dagger in the snow a little bit and draws some pictures of Frosty and little caricatures of elves hanging out, and meanwhile while he's doing this, Buddy is hugging his middle thorax, and just kind of he's like hanging off the side of this giant, abominable snow elemental, and he seems to have calmed down out of initiative. How do you guys proceed?
Frosty, is your buddy Garrick home?
Garrick is not really my friend. We're both just outcasts. And he gave me a chance when my heart turned cold to help him with revenge against the elves and anyone who came up. Give you my catchphrase. I thought for a second I was reading something from the private chat, and I was like, "Oh, whoops."
No, that was public chat.
Me. Yeah, he blows his nose. Doric and Ferdinand and Felicia, can you make me dexterity saving throws?
Sure.
Mind
Oh
if I do?
no.
Natural 20.
15.
Natural 1.
Oh no. Felicia, you are going to take 7 cold damage as the lower half of you becomes frozen to the ground as his icy breath accidentally hits you. Sorry about that.
On the other side of her,
Not right.
boom.
At least you got something, a little something.
Just down
Like
there.
all the way up
Side
to
of her
like all the way up to your waist.
It's like all the way up here too.
Yeah, just out in the right spot to kind of melt that ice off her.
from behind me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just
Other side. Yeah.
give me a minute. It'll thaw out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's no big deal. No big deal.
Hey, it's not your fault.
I drank some eggnog.
This has been on Christmas morning. we're the Frogtown Hollow Jubilee Chug Band. We'll see you next year. Eventually, I'm going to have to do an Emmett Otters rock band mashup. That might be last year's. I've had that one in the works for a little while. We're going to see how the new group goes.
It's one of Ben's favorites.
We're going to play we're playing Oops All Bards.
Nice.
Everybody has to have level bard, and we're going to use that Battle of the Bands system that we used last year during Extra Life. That's our new D&D group. It's going to be zany.
And we have to have at least one level of elf.
1 level of elf, 1 level of bard, a sprinkle of rich patina. Okay.
I
gotta call HR about that.
anymore. Yeah.
I like how everybody's like just rushing to make the joke. We gotta get our shit in. We gotta get our shit in.
We haven't been playing together enough. You guys got slow.
Okay, so Felicia, you start to get warmed up. Everybody else, what are we doing?
I mean, mostly I'm just consoling the lovable snowman.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'm going to check out the door, pull out some lockpicks, see if they're needed.
All right. Yeah, you can check the door. It seems like Garrick has put a lot of his faith in Frosty to stop most people that would come in and fight him. So by that same rationale, if you do try the door, you're going to hear a very loud oh, sorry. Ruby was just like, are we singing? She thinks we're singing.
Yeah.
No, Ruby.
When that starts, can I stop moving the door and then go oil the hinges?
Make me a dexterity check.
Do you have oil in you?
Oh, Dork keeps that oil on him.
Yeah, I just kind of scraped it off, buddy.
Okay.
Oof. Yeah, that's not great. That's 10.
Truly. A 10. Yeah, why don't you roll me a d6? Actually, why don't you roll me percentages? Let's see who it is.
I have those dice here somewhere.
Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
Just tell me when you have it.
Yeah, I got it.
Buddy, high or low?
Hi.
No,
You gotta remember it's Nate's roll.
you do though. It was low.
Yeah, but I mean, for the bit, it's worth it for the bit.
It's the only answer I
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It continues to make that noise for about one more second, and then it very quickly activates as if on a spring and comes all the way around to the inside and crash. Whoa!
So I get pancaked, is what you're saying?
No, it crashes to the inside.
Okay,
so
good.
like the springs go, whoosh, and you hear a loud clang that echoes through. When you look into this space, you see that it's, as Frosty said, a large factory. It's loud, and even with kind of everything that's going on, you may not know if those doors clanging really alerted anybody to kind of anything that's going on. There's a lot of machines whirring. You see that there is a kind of a rather thorough covering of oil on the floor, as hundreds of the clockwork gnomes that you saw kind of out in the drift are mindlessly moving about, tending to their tasks. Most importantly, there are heaps of presents lying about everywhere. There's a huge machine in the middle of the room that doesn't appear to be moving. It seems to be one of the few things, if not the only thing, that is not moving. And there's a plaque on it that you can see. Yeah.
Found the presents.
Well, we don't know that these are our presents or not.
I mean, that one right there, I wrapped it. It's a little off, but still good.
Okay.
Got
Yeah.
your signature little weird creases.
Yeah, your little off kilter ribbons. I don't know how you like those, Dory. Zany little ribbon. Yeah, you are.
Well, yeah, you got to use the scissors and make little curly cues.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. I love that little zip noise it makes. It's pretty satisfying.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lady Christie. Good morning. How's drywall going?
I'm gonna go read the plaque.
All right. Are you just like strolling in? Are you sneaking about? What's
No, I mean, he's supposed to walk. Ferdinand's just walking.
Okay.
It's real slippery. Watch out.
Well, I mean, I'll be careful, but
Make me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
okay.
I don't want to have to watch that slips, trips, and falls video again.
No, yeah.
Union.
11.
Ferdinand, you do the thing where you're just like, no, I got it, man. And then you walk out on there and you're doing the beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Your little feet are all the way over there.
And he's got bells on his hooves, so it's going jiggle, 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 jiggle.
It's true.
Yes.
That's very true.
As you're kind of jingling over to the dormant machine, you see that the plaque reads, it's an acronym, GRINCH, and in smaller lettering underneath it, that you see after you faceplant into it to keep from falling down.
Oh.
It says, gadget for really insidiously nabbing children's happiness.
Ow, my nose. Sorry.
Like, hold on, my eyes are watering.
Well, okay, it says talking about Oh, stealing from children. Oh.
All right. What would you like to do next?
Brennan's just standing there. He's got like a finger up one snout hole, and he's just because it's bleeding a little bit.
You okay, buddy? Or
Yeah, just no, it's a
Moody?
little, just juicing a little bit. It's okay.
Just
With all the gifts here, I'm gonna search around to see if Rudolph's nose is here as well.
That's beautiful. Make me an investigation check at disadvantage. Doric, what are you up to?
12.
I am carefully moving across the floor.
Excellent. You find that due to your care and your nimbleness, this terrain is less difficult for you. But you imagine if you were between the presence and the oil going to be making large movements, that this would be difficult terrain. Felicia.
I want to slowly head towards the presence a bit. I want to see if they're there because we gotta get these back.
Okay. So you head over to the presence. Yeah, and there are heaps everywhere. Like I said, like this is kind of like Bilbo trying to move around Smaug's stash. There is difficulty in keeping these things from kind of falling over each other, but they are everywhere. I mean, this is every present for every good and bad child in the world.
I wave at everyone like they haven't seen it and be like, "The presents are here." The
Oh my
presents.
god!
As you exclaim that the presents are here, and Ferdinand says, "Oh my god!" A tiny gnome appears on top of the Grinch, and you hear him start to yell to you. "Ah, delightful!" Garrick says with a shout. "Old Christmas poor saps have finally figured it out. Since I've been kicked out of his dumb little shop, I've built on my own, and I've no mind to stop. My clockwork gnomes are brilliantly designed to quickly and perfectly rob you all blind. And now that Christmas's gifts are all stolen, the little children will cry out, 'Ah, it will be golden!' Then their parents will be forced in all the commotion to buy Garrick industry toys, and will make a fortune. And perhaps only then old Christmas will see how bad of an idea it was to fire me. I whipped up this Grinch to finish the job. With presents, it crushes, it slams, it lobs. We'll deal with you, and right after that, we'll crush all the presents lickety-splat." Finally done talking, Garrick hops into the Grinch's cockpit above the storage bin. It rumbles and steams, shaking the ground as it wakes. With gears and coal to produce the power it takes, to the left and the right of the factory you see gnomes operating their conveyor belts with glee. Finally clear is Garrick's true motive. Now, my adventurers, roll initiative. This has been on Christmas morning.
Dude,
Oh,
how does
6.
that ever pass as an elf?
Dice went on a journey.
Doric,
8.
8. Moody,
6.
Felicia,
18.
and Buddy.
13.
And Felicia. All right, so this is Garrick. Garrick is going at 7. So the initiative order is going to be Felicia, Buddy, Doric, Ferdinand. Oh, no, sorry. Garrick, and Ferdinand. Cool. And I think that the gnomes have to go as well. But I'm just going to have them go with Garrick. All right. Here we go.
Okay, so he's on top of the machine, right?
He is on top of the machine. Well, he's in the cockpit of the machine now.
How far away is that for where I'm standing at the presence?
Probably 20 feet.
Okay. And he's much taller than that. Like, I probably can't reach him with the sword from where he's at with the cockpit, or is it like a? I'm picturing like big tall machine and he's on top of it, or is it more like a sitting in like a car kind of situation, lower?
No, it's pretty tall. Here, I will share my screen with you so you can see. You can see this, guys. Sorry. There we go. I'm going to. Gosh, this is. I really haven't done this since we stopped playing online together, and it's a little dizzying to go through all of it. Wait, what? Okay. Sorry. There we go. All right. You guys see this?
Oh, wow.
That's
okay.
what it looks like. And if you want to see, this is the workshop.
Okay.
So you guys have kind of walked in here. There's conveyor belts going in different directions. Here, there's like this dais here. And this is where our boys are.
So he's not on the upper dais. He's actually on the regular floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I am first instinct. I am gonna, as carefully as I can, get over there, and I'm gonna try to take out a leg.
All right.
Machine.
Sounds good. Feel free to make an attack.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Do I need to make a roll to like actually make it over there on?
Yes, we're on difficult terrain. Well, you're 20 feet. What's your movement?
30.
Okay, so you could get halfway there by like being careful.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of like, is that kind of what you're going to do?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be careful. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
If I can't get there, then yeah, I'm just gonna go. So I imagine I'll need a check for that, huh?
Yeah, make me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or you can make an acrobatics check if you have proficiency.
Not in acrobatics. It's athletics.
Just check.
Okay, so that's a 13 dexterity.
All right, yeah, that's good enough.
But that's a 23 hit with my greatsword.
Oh, that's quite good. Okay, let's put you guys in order here, buddy, and then friends. Okay.
You're just
9
trying to hide
damage.
back there?
What's that?
Are you just trying to hide back there? In the initiative order?
Not necessary, Simi. Pay no attention to the gnome inside the Grinch. What was it again? Sorry.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I forgot to add the thing. 13. I had to add the plus.
All right. Sounds good. Next up, Buddy.
I'm going to start chanting Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. And as I'm chanting, I am going to turn into an elk.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Doric.
All right. As I pull out my crossbow,
Yeah.
I say, Garrick, as always, your workmanship shoddy. The floor looks like all your robots went potty.
I love it. Okay. So your attack for this isn't. Yes. Make an attack roll.
All right. Oh, that is 23.
All right, and then I need you to roll me a d6 and tell me odds or evens, and then tell me what you rolled.
We'll say evens.
Okay.
It's a 4.
All right. So it's 1d4 plus 2 damage to Garrick. So if you can roll damage, that would be great.
1d4 plus 2 is 5 damage.
All right.
Do I get my normal bonuses on top of the...
You could add your dexterity bonus to that. Yeah, I would do that.
Okay, so that's 9 total.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. My turn. Okay. He is going to make 2 attacks. Grinch. One with claw and one with hammer. So the claw is going to attempt to hit Felicia. That's very bad. Oh, that's garbage. Okay, miss with the claw. I guess you're shooting from afar, and the other one's an elk, so I guess the other one's going to go at Felicia too. So we're going to try to smash with a hammer. Wow. Rolled a 2 and a 3.
Works
That's
for me.
also not going to hit. Okay. And then yes. That's going to be the Grinch's turn. That's going to be Garrick and the Grinch. All right. Ferdinand.
Oh, okay. Well, geez, you guys, I thought I didn't want to fight. I don't like it. He sort of like looks like uncomfortable with the concept of fighting among all these presents that could get so easily damaged, and he sort of like sort of hiccups a little bit. And what happens? Let's find out. This one's fun. So like as he is sort of like steeling himself to fight, there's this sort of light burst up from where he took the snow into his armor, and he starts to be surrounded by festive Christmas lights, and they're just floating around him, and it's very nice, like it's very festive, and he's like, maybe I am part elf after all. And then he will he'll rush in, not carefully, and he will try to take out the leg that Felicia isn't working on, because he feels like he might slip, and he wouldn't want to like take Felicia out by accident, but he figures 400 pounds of Minotaur ramming into something isn't gonna
Appreciate you.
be a bad thing anyway. So yeah, so then you did what? Make a dex situation?
Yeah, we need to make a dex situation. If you acrobatics, you can
I don't.
roll with proficiency.
Hey, 20.
Yep, you make it across there. You just
Great.
gather steam as you're running across that expanse, and you crash into it.
So he like as he's running, he reaches onto his back and he brings out this big hammer. It's this kind of very like also festive maul that has like a little chain with some flowers hanging off of it, and he takes a big swing, and let's see if he hits it. 20 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, that's going to be 9 to 11 bludgeoning damage. And he's like, it's like you should really rethink this, honestly.
It's true. It's a true story.
It's
Okay,
in a good mood.
perfect. Felicia, back up to you.
I'm gonna keep swinging at this leg. I'm taking out a leg.
Fair
I'll
enough.
make this thing fall over. And I critted.
Good crit, bad crit.
Good crit.
All right,
Got 20.
go
Got
after it.
20. You do crits like Ben, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full
So
damage plus roll it.
27.
All right. 27.
My hope is to make it immobile so it can't ruin the presents.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, I'd say that that's probably enough damage to that one leg that it's going to have a hard time getting away.
Excellent.
All right, next, buddy. You are
Okay.
an elf. A majestic.
Making an elk-like battle cry. I don't know what that would sound like.
No, you got to have one now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna do like a running charge around the icy oil area. Like I'm gonna go around the other side of the floor, and then ram it in the leg that Felicia was just attacking.
Okay. What is your attack roll?
17.
Yeah, 17 will do it.
Knock it over.
And it will do 17 points of damage.
Whoa. All right. Doric.
All right, so I want to move over to the left side, and I'm going to ride the conveyor belt up.
Okay.
So while I'm doing that, I will fire my crossbow.
Okay.
And I will remember this time I have sneak attack because my friends are next to that guy. So that is 17 to hit.
Okay. Can you tell me odds or evens?
We'll go odds this time.
All right. And the roll.
It is a 5.
All right.
So is that again a D4?
Yep. D4 plus 2 plus whatever your dex modifier is.
Yep, 2 plus 4, so 6 total. That is a die I shouldn't use. It's hard to read. That's a 1, so 7 damage on that.
Okay.
And then my sneak attack, I believe, is 2d6. Let's double check that. Yes. So with an extra 3 damage.
Okay. All right. And that's on to Grinch. The Grinch is going to attack Felicia with the claw and Buddy with the hammer. The claw is 16
Yes.
for the claw.
Yep.
All right. So that is going to be slashing damage.
Go ahead. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Everybody with this wild surge thing, everyone within 10 feet of me gets +1 AC too.
Okay.
Appreciative. Still hits.
Okay.
Just by 1 now, though, not 2. So close.
All right. So it's going to do 16 damage.
Oh boy, that's not good, guys.
And I need you to make me a dex save.
Okay. We should be able to do that.
DC 15.
8.
All right. The Grinch reaches down and grabs you, and then picks you up and places you in the cage part of his body here.
Is it the crushing part?
No, it's this part on the. There's a cage kind of on the back.
Like a Krampus basket.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And you hear Garrick yell, "Bye, Felicia!" No. And then Buddy for the smash. Oh, terrible. 9.
Oh my!
Which I believe is the German answer for whether I hit or not.
I mean, I was fully expecting to get hit, but no.
Yeah. All right. Ferdinand.
He's like, hey, my friend back, and he'll is the one leg that Felicia busted, is it sort of like bent weird or something? Like you said, it's kind of out of commission.
Yeah, it's mostly just kind of like compacted so that it can't flex and move. It's just kind of a stilt.
I think Ferdinand, how big is this robot?
That's a good
Ish.
question. How big is this robot? I would say that it's maybe like 30 feet tall.
That's pretty tall. Okay.
Maybe less, maybe 20, 25, I guess.
Okay. I think Ferdinand is going to. So is it large or is it huge?
It's huge.
Dumb. Okay. Ferdinand is going to.
Stupid.
Well, I mean, I can do a fun Minotaur thing if it's large, but okay. Ferdinand is going to climb up onto the sort of like weirdly compacted leg to get a little bit of height.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing up and try to like hit the cage door to see if he can't knock it open. So that's going to be 24 to hit.
Okay.
And that's going to do 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That's definitely enough to knock the door off its hinges. Felicia does not look happy in the cage. She looks pretty battered. It is Felicia's turn.
You're welcome. Merry Krixmas.
Felicia's maybe close to unconscious right now. So
Felicia has fallen from her chair and is sleeping.
She's sleeping, just
in the fetal position, as most of us will be.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we? We're at the top of the pops. Let's take just a short. I'm going to let the DOGs OUT. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves, or if anybody else needs a potty break.
I'm gonna go let myself out.
Okay. I'll be right back. Talk about your favorite Christmas moments from games past.
Sorry, coffee showed up early. I was like, I'll go get it off the steps.
Oh, that's good. Coffee's good. I wish I had coffee. I can make coffee. I shouldn't make coffee. My stomach is so roiling with like medicine and coffee and caffeine. Probably bad call.
Mine's really not happy, but I'm struggling real bad. So I was like,
I feel like
have to.
Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's just because I have slept so weird and had caffeine at such weird times. It's like I'm made of headache right now.
Yeah.
just a pure. Actually, I have eaten enough that I can take ibuprofen. I'm gonna go do that. Kids, don't take ibuprofen on an empty stomach.
No.
Okay.
It's a bad idea.
I'm multitasking, trying to get my Star Wars character ready because I don't think there's a break between this and that.
No, it goes from this to that unless James somehow wraps up early. So
yeah, I'm like, oh shit, Star Wars race of characters. I don't know those.
Speaking of wrapping up early, be safe this Christmas. Wrap it up. You know,
Mm-hmm. It's a very important thing to always do.
it is. It sounded better in my head than it did out loud. So tired. At least I don't have to play a funny character in Star Wars.
You don't have a funny character there? Is it real
No,
serious?
we're playing like Jedis. I mean, I was
Okay.
going to play my funny Star Wars character, but he can't be a Jedi because medics apparently can't use the Force.
Oh, bummer.
No.
I don't know nothing about it. That's not a game that I play.
I know so criminally little about Star Wars that it is like ridiculous that I'm playing this game. Like, I made it through the other game playing just an actual cartoon. This I'm like, sure, yeah. I watched like a number of YouTube videos just to like basically have a light concept of like what I am playing.
It makes sense.
I did research, but I also did this at like 4:30 this morning, so I don't know if I was looking at the right YouTube video. I don't know, it's fine.
It'll be okay.
I almost hope you didn't look at the right one because I think that'll be more fun.
I don't know. Like I'm intimidated because Ben's like, this one. I don't know. He set the real bar real high with, the road to nowhere, and I'm like, shit.
Which
you want me to beat my like artfully crafted, played over the course of like 2 to 3 years D&D character with some Jedi I threw together at the last minute. All right, we'll see.
Could happen.
It could happen.
It absolutely could happen.
It could happen.
Just because you're a Jedi doesn't mean you can't use the Force.
Yeah, you don't have to use the Force.
I mean, pretty much, and I say this with love, everything in the Star Wars universe is already silly.
Oh, no, it's very silly. It's absolutely silly. I'm not playing an absolute cartoon of the characters, I guess how I should phrase that.
All right. Well, I've got it covered for you because
Good.
I've named mine Jedi Dia Windmill.
That's a good name. Say the name again, Joel.
Good old Jedi Dia Windmill.
That's such a quixotic name, Joel.
Wrap it early and often.
Best name I could come up with at 6, 7-ish in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey.
This morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not made my character.
Dude, we go from this to that. How are you going to do that?
I know that, Cassandra.
There's not much to the form.
I know. I mean, I looked at the form. I have things picked out. I just need, name, backstory, etc. Anyway.
It's like a Tales from the Loop form where it's just like, oh, here's your things, but it's fairly straightforward.
Yeah, it's literally like a one sheet. It's like a one sheet front and back thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Rich Patina. There, done. Jedi Master Rich Patina.
I was looking.
Call him Rich Patina.
I was looking over the sheet for way too long, being like, how do I roll my stats? And then it's like, oh, it's literally on here. Here they are. I was like,
this will be 1. This will be, and add 2 wherever you want.
Yeah, it was great. I was like, perfect.
Yeah, it's basically preset by which character you play.
No, that's not bad then.
Or which character type you play. Okay. So, can you guys all recap what you did during the last round? Just so I don't know when you left, Felicia. I don't want you.
I left it right at the end of Ferdinand's thing. So.
Oh, okay.
I said I was like, my coffee's here early. I'm not gonna listen to the steps.
Nice. I want more coffee.
Mm-hmm. So whatever Ferdinand did, that was the only thing I missed.
So Ferdinand, can you recap what you did?
Yeah, Ferdinand hopped up on the leg that you ruined and swung kind of upward with his maul and popped the cage door open.
Yes. Did I fall out or am I still in?
No, you're in there looking grumpy. I believe that's how it was narrated.
I said not looking well.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing well.
Oh, like you're bleeding. a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not a cleric, so.
Bleeding a lot.
You're also grumpy, though, I'm assuming.
Probably. I got like an hour of sleep last night. I just got the hell of a, like, it's ruining my buzz.
You're hungover, seriously. Yeah.
Sleepy and grumpy.
Sleepy and grumpy.
Also, I know.
And Ferdinand is not Doc.
Also, I know that we ragged on Boone a lot for this, but Uncrustables are fucking good. This is perfect food.
Apparently, you're supposed to toast them.
I said Uncrustables are really good.
Oh.
We ragged on Boone a lot about Uncrustables.
You should try grilling it.
That feels like a lot of work for an Uncrustable.
I mean, you don't have to. Just think about it.
I've heard in
No,
the
I
air
will think about
fryer.
it. I do actually when I make a peanut butter sandwich, I make it like a grilled cheese.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yes, I dogged him a lot for it, but it was mostly because he lived with me and he did not have the means to make regular sandwiches all, so he would just get those. And
I mean, that's
Very
more expensive
good.
to buy those than to just make it from a loaf of bread, right?
Yeah.
It is more expensive to buy Uncrustables than it is to buy a loaf of bread and peanut butter. Yes.
And you could make PB&Js and put them in the freezer.
it was also that the boy did not eat the crust, and I think that any person who does not eat the crust is never going to be a grown ass man.
Okay, thanks, Dusty.
See, I just was over here thinking now Warrior just needs a round cookie cutter for Christmas, and then he can make his own Uncrustables. That was going to be my Christmas present to him.
I'll
Get
do
them
it.
white bread, peanut butter jelly, round cookie cutter, present.
I'll do it.
You will do it.
You got to get a thing
There's
to
a,
smush the edges, though.
There's actually a in downtown LA in that like food hall.
Yeah.
There is a little restaurant that makes like gourmet Uncrustables to order.
Huh.
We'll just get you one of those like what are those things called? Like the dumpling presses. You would put it in there and you get like a half moon one, but
A half Crustable.
yeah, then you could just have like a couple and you could change up flavors if you wanted to.
Possibilities are endless.
Fancy. Okay, I want to get out of this cage.
Okay.
I don't know, and hopefully in a way that's not going to hurt me further, because it's not good.
You're gonna have to get down from there.
Okay.
That's gonna probably be the biggest challenge for you.
And if I jump, that's going to hurt. Can I shimmy down one of the working legs?
You can try.
Okay, that's what I'm going to try.
How high is it?
It's about 25 feet tall total, and she's about 15 or so feet in the air because the cage is. Hold on 1 second, I'll bring it up. Cage looks like this.
I was going to say, immediately beneath you is a large minotaur and an equally large elk.
Is it possible to climb down Ferdinand's shoulders? Am I close enough for that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely, sure.
Okay, so
Give me that.
without asking permission, I'm going to climb out and then shimmy down its back.
Okay. And for that, you can make a dexterity roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay,
We always ask for consent.
that's true. I mean, I still got a 13. I'm bleeding real bad. I'm not even focused.
Are you trying to like climb on him past him, or are you trying to like climb on his back, like piggyback?
I was trying to use him as a ladder. So on him and then like down and then get as far away as I can in the amount of movement I have left.
I will let you crawl across him, assuming he does not buck, and just get basically below him. I'll basically give you a third of your movement speed, so you can get the distance of him, which is 8 feet, and then the kind of 2 feet below him. So you're about halfway down the leg.
The whole time I'm going, excuse me, sorry, pardon me, sorry.
Oops, no, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Perfect. Buddy the elk.
So this thing is still upright. So I'm just gonna attack it again. This time with my hooves.
Okay.
My hooves. Which let's see. So that 4 plus 3. Okay. I rolled an 8 to hit. That doesn't seem great.
No, sir.
Okay. So I just paw at the air
Okay.
meaninglessly.
You can hit it. It's just not going to do much. Like, you're realizing that perhaps the elk's strength lay in the running and smashing rather than the braying and hoofing.
I'm essentially just doing the when you get home and the dog like
Jumps up.
stands upright against you.
Yeah. We dance now.
Yeah.
Doric.
Everybody dance now.
Do. All right.
And that's what we learned from making over 300 episodes of things that are online and distributed is we don't want to strike, we don't want a copyright infringement, so we sing for 3 seconds and then we stop.
Yeah,
Well, the real question is it under pressure, Ice Ice Baby, or Everybody Dance Now? You can't tell for the first few beats.
So because one goes dun 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 dun, and the other one goes dun 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 dun. Yeah.
You really missed a episode of Tales of the Loop.
Or to test for the loop last night.
Oh man.
James, you have to go back and watch the product. It was a pretty good one.
I will.
Although if you were there, your stepdad would have showed up.
There
You
was
probably
that.
wouldn't have liked it.
Did he show up?
No, if you were there, he would have showed up.
It was threatened that if you were there, he was going to show. Yeah.
So we missed out on Peter Weller. So we're a little disappointed.
Did you?
Yeah, because
I sure didn't.
All right, roll to attack. 15.
Did you say 50?
15.
A 15 will hit, and can you roll me odds or evens?
We will stick with odds.
Okay.
It's a 6, so not odd.
Doric, this backfires on you.
Oh.
And you can't see out of one of your eyes.
Ow, my eye. Wait. Ow, my eye. I don't know.
Oh, my eye.
I'll get back there.
All right. So you're still going to hit. So
Okay.
please tell me what the damage is.
All
But,
right. Where the...
the rest of your attacks are going to be made at disadvantage.
That is unfortunate for me. That one is 9 damage plus sneak attack, which is another 7. So 16 total.
All right. Okie dokie. It is his turn. So you... Wait, how are you sneak attacking?
I have friends there.
Friends are on robot. Where are you?
I'm above the I was going to say escalator, but the conveyor belt.
Conveyor belt's the black one, so you're up on the... You're talking about up on the dais there? The
Top, but below the... Unless the conveyor belt goes to the dais, I thought it stopped right before that.
Oh. Okay. All right, just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking. Because originally you were hiding up behind Moody, and then I know that you moved, but I just wanted to check.
Oh, that was way before the...
Mhm.
That was with the snowman.
Keep up, James.
Just checking. Hey.
It's been a long...
That's why I did skip Tales from Loop, because you would not get even this bad, James, if I didn't.
Oh man, yeah,
okay.
we've gotten the version of Colin we got last night. Poor guy, so tired.
All right, a claw and a smash. Garrick does not appreciate this elk scuffing up his shiz, so he's going to make 2 attacks. Actually, no. He is going to use his whirl attack, which means I need everybody but Nate to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
He's basically going to like spin around on that leg and try to throw people off and like knock into people.
With all
Basically,
the
if you've ever been
grace,
to a hardcore show and there's the oldster in the middle that's like flailing around, yeah, but you're about to get kicked in the face at the hardcore show.
That's 5.
All right.
with all the
12.
grace of the elk, a 17.
Wow. And Felicia.
12.
Okay, so Felicia and Ferdinand, you are going to take
Oh no.
11, 14 damage.
I am down.
That's a lot of damage.
And the elk, you are going to take Buddy the elk is going to take 7 damage.
Down, bleeding out.
And it is Ferdinand's turn.
Ferdinand is like, oh man, that was really painful. Also, well, I don't know how to heal people, so I guess I can't really help there. Ferdinand is going to climb up into the cage if he can.
Okay.
And I think he's going to try to wreck it from the inside.
Are you going to drag this
Raising.
thing?
Raising.
All right.
Yeah. So he'll make an attack. It's
So be at
22.
advantage.
At advantage? Okay.
Yes.
God, that's such a good idea, Warrior. I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Okay, 22. And that's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Excellent. Felicia, death saving throw.
Death
I will be
saving.
rolling it.
Go for it.
All right. Excellent. Buddy the elk.
Okay. I am going to use my movement
Mhm.
to run up the dais,
Okay.
around the edge,
Okay.
and then leap off the dais to ram this thing in what would essentially be the back of its head.
Okay. How much movement does your elk have?
My elk has 50.
Sounds good.
Will an 11 hit?
An 11 will not hit.
Well, then I just go sailing past.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Doric, you might get snatched.
All right, so I will drop my Red Rider crossbow.
That's
I
right.
will pull out my short bow and
Gotcha.
try to attack.
Yeah. What are you trying to hit?
I don't want to aim for anything too specific there, so I'll just try to hit him, not the robot necessarily.
Okay.
So where did that go?
At disadvantage.
Yep. So I rolled an 8. I will add 6 to that, so that's 14.
That hits.
Oh, all right. So that is a D6 plus 4. 5 damage plus sneak attack.
You pierce the cockpit with your arrow,
Mhm.
and it hits Garrick just right in the chest.
Oh.
The tiny gnome slumps over, and the Grinch starts to flail wildly.
Oh, that's not good.
I'd like everybody to make me another dexterity saving throw. This
God.
includes Buddy Holly, Buddy the elk. Please do it at disadvantage since you are midair.
That was super unnecessary because I initially rolled a 2, but the second roll was a 4, so 2.
Still not great.
Wait, what is he doing? The flail thing again?
He is doing the flail thing.
Okay, I'm inside of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're fine.
okay.
Might get whiplash.
I might. It's a 20 for my dex save.
All right. And Doric, are you
Yes.
still far? You still far away?
Yeah, it was Bo.
Okay. All right. So, Felicia, I'd like you to roll me percentages.
Okay. Can I
And
tell you the number?
not yet. Roll it and tell me when you have it.
I have it.
Doric, you made the kill shot.
Oh, God.
High or low? Let's see if Felicia gets stumped.
Medium? No.
I'm thinking. I'm
High.
projecting.
High.
It was low.
Damn it.
All right.
I don't want to kill my friend.
I mean, I'm already down, so.
Moody.
Yeah.
Ferdinand Moody.
Um,
This thing is flailing about with you inside. You don't know what's going on outside of the cage at this point, but you know something has gone gravely wrong.
Can I look outside to see what is going on?
You could do that as your action.
An action to, but if I just move to the door, I'll see, right? Like,
I'm still gonna say that would be your action to like survey. Like if you're running out there, like you're kind of making your movement, right? And to like survey it would take enough time that I would call that an action. So I think that you could bail, you could flail, or you could come up with something that is, I don't know.
Okay.
Climb.
He will. Yeah, I think he will. Instead of doing that, he will. He will wail. He'll grab his maul and he wail on like one side of the cage to try to like on the. So he'll wail on the like bad leg side to try to like keel the machine over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make an attack.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So Doric, you kind of see this, buddy. You're not feeling awesome about this. So you're not paying too much attention. But Doric, through your one eye, you see Ferdinand Moody burst forth, as if from the stomach of this guy, alien style, and the side of the Grinch kind of falls to the ground. Ferdinand, can you make me a percentages roll and tell me high or low?
Before I roll it or after I roll it?
Before you roll it.
High. $17.
All right. Felicia. Buddy.
That's ominous. He didn't say anything. No, it's not a good sign.
As I drop to the floor,
yeah,
I am going to bonus action to release wild shape.
Okay.
Tuck and roll.
Always.
Very important. And as I come up, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit. And a cartoonish badger in a red striper suit is going to waddle over to Felicia to administer aid. One die 6. So you get 2 hit points.
Woo!
That's very good for you.
It's better than 0.
And you'll get more next turn,
Oh, cool.
Maybe.
hopefully.
Unless James kills me. See what happens.
Doric.
Yeah. I will go over to the robot and climb it.
Okay.
You said there's a cockpit, so I can't necessarily get in.
No, I mean, it's all a matter of dexterity, I think, at this point, as this thing is flailing around.
All right. I will try to get in it.
Okay.
You want me to roll dex check, dex save?
I'd like you to make an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Woo!
Disadvantage. Yep.
You got this. You got it.
Mostly
get
because your
plus.
aesthetics are a little off because of your...
It's 8.
You are having a very hard time navigating this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't quite sure how you want to kind of go about it. And then you hear a jingling coming closer and closer. And through the front door comes Rich Patina. And Rich Patina is riding Frosty the Snowman. And Frosty the Snowman now has on a most rich sombrero with jingle bells hanging all the way around the outside. And he jingle jangles on his way over to you. And helps you up into the cockpit.
Thanks, Rich. You're a heck of a guy.
That was the best peppermint mocha I've ever had. Thank you, boys.
Credit to Mood for that one.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So I will kind of pull Garrick back from the controls so he's not spinning everything around.
Okay.
Can I make sure he's not dead?
Oh, he dead.
Oh, no option. He did.
Hey, buddy, the former elk, can you send the badger up here?
I mean, I guess, although Felicia still seems to need Badger assistance. Is he, like, dead?
I mean...
Why don't you make me a medicine check, Dark?
All right. At disadvantage or no?
No. Well, heat of the moment, you're feeling okay.
All right. 7.
Yeah, he's a gnome, and you pierced him with a pretty good arrow there from pretty good distance.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Using your keen adventuring skills, he did.
Felicia is only mostly dead, and I can help mostly dead, but
Just not all dead.
all
You're
dead
a miracle, buddy.
can't do anything.
All right, so Doric, you kind of slow this thing a bit. The Grinch still has a little fight left in him, so he's going to try to hit Frosty. Frosty's going to grab him with one hand. Ooh. And then he's going to claw off Frosty's one of his stick arms. Moody, your turn.
No.
Okay. So, I guess I'll do. Yeah, this is pretty much wrecking here. I'll just find a nice part and hit it. Because everything else looks bent, and that's a natural 20 again. Which is.
Tell me how you coup de grace this guy.
Yay!
I think Ferdinand, like, he swings like upward toward the ceiling of this jail cell, and like the head of the mall gets like clearly like makes a hole, and he's like, uh-oh. And then he sort of like yanks it out and like very hurriedly like leaves the like flees the jail cell as the like hot embers and stuff from the incinerator start falling through down over the body and like melting the legs and stuff.
All right. So out of initiative, Frosty kind of reaches over and helps Doric down and pulls Garrick out of the cockpit and lays him on the ground. And you see all of the clockwork gnomes like kind of walk around and like surround him. And you hear Rich Patina said, "Looks like somebody's on the naughty list." So afterwards, the toys are all here. Rich suggests that that you look in the sleigh that is up on the dais that you have not been able to see previously because we haven't really gone out there. And Buddy just did a quick elk run through of that. In the sleigh, you find Father Krixmas's bag, which happens to be a bag of holding. So you can pack these things up. All the while, the gnomes have like returned to their tasks, but they're not like impeding you or doing anything else. So how would you like to move forward with all of this?
I would like to reach into the bag of holding and pull out Rudy's nose.
A bold assumption.
I mean, if it's in there, it's in there.
Well, here's the thing. His nose was on his face. It just wasn't working.
Yes, this is true.
So we need to just...
Was it his nose or was it a replacement nose?
I love that this is a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy now.
I mean, maybe the real nose was inside him all along, but maybe it's in this bag.
Maybe we just need to show him the power of friendship. Doesn't that heal?
We're blowing this all out of proportion, and all he needs is a couple Wellbutrin.
Maybe he has allergies.
Could be.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's allergic to y'all's bullshit.
I was thinking he's allergic to Buddy's.
No one's allergic to our bullshit, everyone.
I know. That's why it makes this such a joyous occasion and why we have to maintain a Christmas miracle every year for Extra Life.
Well, the Badger is still healing Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go, unicorn. And like a spirit unicorn is going to come prancing in and kind of light up the area around us.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone will start gaining 3 hit points per minute or per turn.
Damn.
That's pretty damn good.
That's good.
Pretty damn good.
So yeah, you guys continue to kind of go through picking up the presents, inventorying, putting them in. Rich is helping out. Frosty's kind of helping clean up a little bit. And yeah, you can bring things back down to the village. Frosty offers to carry the sleigh back down since you guys opted for the no flight option.
Can I use my second favorite knife to fix Frosty's arm?
Yeah,
sure.
got
it chopped off.
Yeah, absolutely. Frosty feels like a whole new snowman. He's jovial. He loves his hat with the jingle bells. Rich is an old friend and was very happy to reunite. Rich hadn't heard from you guys in a while, and so he was getting a little worried. And any elf or like elf hire that is worth their salt it's not the race that makes you an elf. It's the actions, right? Because there's a difference for Rich. Rich believes that anyone can be an elf, even if you're elven. You can be anybody can be an elf. So yeah, you guys bring it back down to the village. What do you guys do about the gnomes in the factory? Are you going to do anything?
I think that Ferdinand would be like, look, I'm not a tinkerer. I'm more of a non-tinkerer, and
I'm no fancy big town lawyer.
But like, I don't know. Like, it seems kind of. I mean, can we teach these little guys like autonomy? Like wouldn't it be like a little too ironic if you couldn't teach an automaton autonomy?
Are they union?
They are now. It's union,
Excellent.
yeah. We're unionizing this shop. Union strong.
We could just see if they want to work with us. More hands, more break times.
Well, sure. I just want to make sure that for them it's a conscious decision, as opposed to a forced action. So,
yeah, you can, Ferdinand. If this is your new project, you could be, Rich. Rich lets you know that you have upper management potential, and this could be your big breakout role. And I'm sure if he puts in a word with the big guy, that this could be a specialty shop with y'all's name on it.
I'm into it. Let's do that. I break a lot of toys with these big hands. They're made for finer fingers for construction. And I do my best, but I'm bad at that.
You're saying your upper management material, like you are.
Yeah, I mean, like if if you don't think you're upper management material, you never get there.
It's true.
Everyone's upper management material. You just got to believe in yourself. And cut costs.
How about all right, so we'll wrap the adventure, and then I would like to, because I think it's very fun and I was very inspired by us doing post logs. I would like everybody to think about what the implications of unionizing and teaching the automatons autonomy. So I'd like to think about where you guys are this time next Christmas. But as Frosty helps you bring the sleigh back and you touch down, snow crunching beneath the sleigh, Father Krixmas bursts out with a bellowing, "Hey!" He looks at the bag of holding, stuffed with the toys, his eyes brimming with tears of pure joy. "Remember this night, young ladies and lads, for lone elves saved the Yule. How mad. And now, if you don't mind me," he said with a shove, "I'll be off and away, delivering presents from above." And with a final flick of the wrist, they arose, Father Krixmas and reindeer, and Rudolph's lit nose. "Congratulations, fair elves, for you saved the day. Now it's time to go celebrate Yuletide. Hooray!"
Yay!
So
We're going to the bar.
Tell me, I like Felicia's plan for the rest of the year. Go to the bar. Yeah, let's go through. We'll put a little, music on, and we'll play and see what's. So yeah, play us out, baby. Who wants to start?
I can start. Taking Mood's management talk to heart, Doric will start a quality control department just to make sure no one else shoots their eye out. You can see he's still wearing an eye patch, eye still healing a little bit.
It's beautiful. I should have made you guys rhyme.
Oh my gosh.
See you next year.
See you next year,
Talk
Nate.
about that next time.
Perfect.
I did it once.
Moody.
Yeah, Ferdinand Ferdinand, like, he like sort of like does the like beginnings of this upper management track thing, but then he sort of like eschews, you know, a more like storied role for himself, because it's like, really, you know, he just got out of the business, so like he's not really here to, you know, like move up the corporate ladder. So really, he takes he, you know, after ensuring the autonomy of the automatons, you know, Ferdinand, you know, takes up just a more prominent union role for, you know, non-elven representatives of the workshop workforce. You know, yeah, that's what he does.
Beautiful. Felicia?
I don't see Felicia as any other person than to make sure that there is a happy hour group for everybody in the union, because she doesn't live to work, she works to live. So she's gonna be that person that's like, we're going out tonight every week. Just to make sure everyone feels like a big family.
Beautiful. Joel?
You know, Buddy's just living his best life. Except now, when he joins in to play reindeer games, he makes sure to invite Frosty. And then somewhere down the line, while going through his bag, he comes across a bunch of crossbow bolts. He wonders, who's Doric shooting?
That's beautiful. And Frosty, of course, was happily ever after, just living his best life, hanging out, helping clean the floors. Oil and water may not mix, but you know, he is always willing to lend a branch whenever you guys need help up at the factory. And really, you know, the day he gets his union card is the happiest day of his life. You guys are all fairly successful in your roles. Father Krixmas appreciates each of you for your individual contributions. Mrs. Krixmas is always sure to deliver cookies and brownies, particularly to her dear friend, who she always likes to hang out with, Buddy Holly. Christmas will return, as will many of our players, but I wanted to say a very special thank you to everybody who tuned in. It's been a real treat, as always, to have our Christmas adventure and have this crew back. They stay up late, they get up early, they do their damnedest to make a good adventure and funny jokes, minus the normal faculties of well-rested players. Yeah, we all do the same. So I think that what I'd like to do is go around, share one thing that you've played in so far that you liked, and then share one thing that you have coming up, or what you have left here in Extra Life. Extra Life will continue here on Known World United on both YouTube and on Twitch. Coming up next at 10 a.m. starting Star Wars Thunderous Applause, a post Order 66 Jedi Escape. After that, at 2 o'clock, we have 2 one-page games, Lasers and Feelings, where you only have 2 stats, Lasers and Feelings. As well as All Out Bubblegum, which is a kind of meta machismo one-page action flick adventure that will be run by Matt, Lasers and Feelings by Duke, and Your King Ginger rolling up for Star Wars Powered by the Apocalypse. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll have both a Jackbox option and just like a sit and chat and cajole all of our lovely viewers and listeners, and maybe send some emails, maybe make us some tweets or some, you know, some X's or whatever the heck we're doing nowadays. Yeah, why don't we go around, maybe we'll go reverse order so Nate can have the last laugh, as it were. Joel, favorite moment from Extra Life 2023 so far, and what you have left on the docket. If you don't have something left on the docket, maybe what you're looking forward to next year.
Left on the docket is Star Wars in just a little bit. Jedi Dia is ready to go. And then a lot of bubblegum, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know. All the games are always fun. I think maybe the highlight would be Rory and Highland. Just perfect partnership of buddy heist, quick vibes, tackling things in a way that probably should not have worked nearly as well as it did.
I had no business working out at all.
How are you going to break in? I think we're just going to walk in.
Yeah. I mean, we have the master key. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to try the handle. It's not always locked.
Like, when someone, when a hostile person says, "Well, how'd you get in here?" And you're like, "Well, I have the master key." And they're like, "Well, I guess you should be here." Then that's just how it works.
Checks out. Cassandra.
This was my last thing. This wraps up 28 hours of Extra Life for me. So I'm happy. I'm good. I'm feeling pretty good about what I've raised and what we're raising, and we'll always take more if people are feeling generous. Man, having a favorite session is sort of like having a favorite child. I think
there's always one.
And you stick with it.
Or a unique moment that maybe somebody, who hasn't seen some of the other ones.
I feel like my favorite session is either has to be Boomers or Christmas, because I don't know. They're two totally different games for their own reason, and they're really fun. So yeah, it's got to be one of those two. They were great. They're both great.
All right, we're here.
All right, I've got Star Wars up next. I've got Lasers and Feelings if I'm still awake at 2:00, which I probably will not be. Honestly, I haven't slept since like Friday early, so insomnia is a good time. You can. My favorite. I think Boomers was my favorite. Boomers was a good time. Boomers was just. I went in with like no idea, no expectations, and it was just so buck wild that it was a really great kickoff for me for Extra Life. But yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Boomers.
Boomers was ridiculous. Spirit of 76, I started playing not Kojak and just kind of went on this sort of New York kick for the rest of the thing. So hopefully my Jedi in Thunderous Applause will not be New York-ish. And then after that, I'm all out of bubblegum. So we'll see what Rich Mahogany has in store.
Yes. Beautiful. And I'm James. As always, this is probably the highlight for me. Night of Living Boomers, Rotten Odds. If you haven't played Rotten Odds, it's a hoot. Go check it out. It's a one-page front back. Very easy. I really enjoyed overhearing Cassandra and my wife hanging out during knitting and sitting. Honestly, that was like such a hoot to listen to. Kind of just like I just like catch things here and there, and just like both of them laughing. And
if I had to list a top 3, that would have been the other one, because it was just casual, but it was fun. We're just doing our own crafts, but just chit-chatting away.
I think it's one of the things this year that I have enjoyed the most is people doing different things, having fun, just kind of doing that, putting together. The Ghost was a total treat. I will show you the fruits of my
show it off, James. Yeah, I got to see it.
Of labor.
Might have to turn off. Oh no, you're good.
Make me.
Oh wow.
Big. Oh,
you made yourself small. You made us all small.
There you go.
There you are.
Right. This is hot. Come on, man. The Ghost. It has the Phantom on the back, which comes off, which is
nice.
the the shuttle. Beautiful model.
It's pretty dope.
Like really cool little details, like these being on hinges so that they can make that like that angle work. Same thing for all of this. Each of these has a bay that comes down. Whoop, that is pretty awesome. And then there's a thing that I couldn't figure out on the bottom that went back and forth like this, and it turns out when you put the cockpit in, this thing that moves back and forth helps you can aim the turret gun by moving, having this thing. And this was like the third bag out of 13, so there's a lot of cool little things that I just didn't anticipate and have just been a ton of fun to dig into. I have not put together a Lego of this size or cost in, I don't know, a very long time. I don't indulge in sets like this, like Sandra and I were saying, because just most of the time I just don't have the space for it. But I made an exception for kind of my favorite ship. So anyway, that was kind of like weird and solo yesterday, except for all of the amazing people. And I would say that is probably the thing that is always the biggest part of this for me is all of the folks that stay up and kind of help us stay sane. People making donations throughout the entire time. It's like great to see that number jump and get closer and closer to our goal. So so for everybody that joined us today and other days, especially folks like Spike and Shaggy and Mitch and other Joel, everybody who stops by early in the morning and makes a point to do that and say, like, that's kind of my role every year. I just like try to stop by at 5 a.m. and be like, hey, are you guys alive? It's really, really appreciated. And it's Christmas, baby. Can't beat that. 'Tis the season, always kicks things off. I feel like after Extra Life, I can like take a deep breath and just know I'm going to make it through the end of the year. So go check out our entire team. You can donate to, I think everybody is raising funds here, extra-life.org/team/known world united, down here on the bottom. And in about half an hour, we'll have Thunderous Applause brought to you by Ben and so many more folks. I always feel bad when we wrap a little early, especially when we have like 9 people watching. But
you need time to go prep your Star Wars.
I'll show up. It's a Star Wars. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what Shaggy said. I'll be Obi-2. It'll be fun. I'll be like, oh, hey there. I'll just be like Midwestern Obi-Wan. It'll be great. General Grievous.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I'll have a lisp like Opie, and I'll just ask the other Jedi, like, maybe we should go fishing. Maybe that would help.
Can you work Lena into this?
Oh man, I could do my damnedest. I think so. So yeah, we'll be back here in about 30 minutes for Thunderous Applause, Star Wars Powered by the Apocalypse. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for donating. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for keeping us going. We'll be going till 6 p.m. today. So check out Known World United on YouTube and Twitch, as well as Known World United Extra, our second channel, where we'll have all sorts of fun things happening. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.